Yeah, hello everybody, and welcome back to the Rime of the Frostmaiden. We will be streaming today and every Wednesday from 7 to 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you want to watch our sister stream, the Dork Vision stream is on Sundays from 9 p.m. to midnight. Find my books on DriveThruRPG and the DM's Guild, and if you would like to support me another way, you can do so on Patreon/NobleCrumpet. Also, Allie Briggs Art is not here today because she's still getting ready for Rhode Island Comic Con, which is setups tomorrow, and then it starts Friday, correct? I think? Yeah, so go check her out if you can, if you're in the neighborhood.
I'm confirming.
Stay safe as well, if you do so, because it's outside, and outside is, well,
death.
You know. Anyway, let's do a little bit of a recap, shall we? Yep. Right. So, you guys evaded the ice troll, let's be honest, by throwing it some of your rations, the reindeer meat that you had just gotten. You
Crag cat.
Yeah.
Actually, I think was the ration.
Crag deer.
Which was it? The crag cat.
The crag
Yes, that was true. Okay, and then you hoofed it to Tourmaline, past its like rubble walls into its intricately designed city with all of the wood carvings on all of the houses. You guys first, I believe, went to go see the speaker? Or did you go to the tavern first? I think you went to the tavern first.
Yeah, we went around a bit, then we went to the speaker.
Yeah, you went to the Blue Clam, serving chowder, and talked around to the miners about the gem mine that's been closed down. Found out that some kobolds closed it down by scaring away the miners, and now the speaker is offering a 50 gold reward to clear it out. After talking to the speaker, Oris, a newly appointed speaker, and doesn't have much support, especially from the local militia, who has refused to help, from what he says, clear out the gem mine, which is why he's hosting for adventurers. You guys also witnessed in the market square that a asshole halfling captain of the militia planted a fish on some dude and used it as an excuse to steal their gold legally. Nephros talked to that guy and did something sneaky, but also helpful. I don't remember exactly what it was. But you let him on his way, and, helped him up.
Yeah, I probably did some rolls and failed them. It's all good.
Yeah. Then you told Grundle
nines.
to go run all the way to the front gate and back.
Looks like 2 failed performance checks, judging by history.
I did what?
You ran to the gate of Tourmaline and back because you were upset that Nephros could beat you in a running contest.
Yes, I needed Grundle to not be around for a little while, so.
Oh, okay, got it.
So you said, I bet you can't run up that hill.
No, that tracks.
I was gonna say, I did the parent thing.
You want to
Sure,
see
I
me
passed
do
the
it
insight
again?
test.
I need you to go pick a very cool leaf for me from the forest.
It needs to be a cool leaf.
Not even any leaves on the ground. They're covered in snow.
After that, you found a dwarf woman at the Blue Clam, circling back as you were trying to find a bit more information, and also some supplies. She was willing to get you guys and your newly acquired fame some rope, I believe, and climbing tools and stuff, to borrow. Speaking of which, you guys are pretty much the Tenacious D of this town now.
We all know adventurers always give back things they borrow.
Yes. Suvi and Vilma getting, I think, double natural 20s on your performance
Sick flute
checks.
skills, bro.
Yeah.
We are pretty much the greatest band. It was the greatest song in the world. But
And what was the name
we
of
don't
the
remember
song?
how it goes. We'll have to try again, and we'll call it a
You have
tribute.
the names? Let me check the notes.
It was the Cold Troll's Toll.
Old Troll's
Yeah.
Toll. Yes. Meanwhile, Boy has been itching to get out to Kelvin's cairn, but you have decided to quickly check the gem mine before heading out to that distant mountain. Oh, also, you're all staying at the east side, which is a collection of cabins with underground tunnels connecting them. The innkeeper, a teenager named Marta, she's looking after her father, and she told a weird story about a woman with a ring, and she still has the ring, and it is, from what you've estimated, something like a ring of warmth, after some detect magic and some clever arcana.
You're welcome.
Ring of Warm Blanky.
Yeah, a useful tool in the cold north of Icewind Dale. Anyway, that's where you're staying. I believe you just finished a short rest and are heading out to the Blue Clam to pick up tools from Hagi, but not before a impromptu performance of the dynamic duo Vilvi or Sulma, whatever you pair want to call yourself. Or the Big Hunks. I don't know. I don't want to force anything on you. But
I think that one's pretty good right there. I think we should just name our whole thing the Big Hunks. I think, right?
Makes sense to me.
Yeah.
Just walking along. Yeah, let's do it.
I think we should just all be called the Big Hunks.
the Hunks. So, the last thing that happened, I believe, was you guys made your knockout performance, which I think that was when you got the natural 20s, and Hagi has asked Vilma to meet her at her house. So she's taking you aside to go meet her.
Second base.
You can't see, but I'm making eyebrows.
Waggles eyebrows.
Waggles eyebrows suspiciously. So that was quite a long recap, but I wanted to be thorough because Shane wasn't here last time. Vilma, you have followed Hagi out into the cold through a side door to the Blue Clam.
I think I will learn from my mistake of last time, since I got robbed last time. That I will try to get probably Nephros's attention a little bit.
Mhm.
Okay.
And try to just let him know that I'm heading out and silently, like, convey that this is a surprise, but I'm going along with it.
Okay, make a performance check, and then Nephros make a perception check. It is pretty rowdy in there.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, all right.
Oh.
I'll say that happens. Vilma, you're able to convey that stuff through quick hand gestures, like, "Oh, I'm gonna go walk out." You're doing like the walking symbol,
Thieves'
but
cant.
like,
I was just about to say.
watch my back.
Yeah, she accidentally does thieves' cant.
She's just like, what's the most efficient way to disseminate this information? And then Nephros is like, thieves can't. I understand this. So
Awesome. Yeah, I gotta
Very
pick
practical
that up from him
language.
sometime. Clearly.
Thieves can't's useless if you only have one thief.
sure
Yeah.
is.
If you only have one, then thieves can't.
Nice.
Oh, I get it.
Wilma, you head out to a nearby house. Blue Clam is over here. Oh, I'm on the wrong layer, so... Yeah, over here. So I'm going to say her house is over yonder. It's only a block and a half away. Makes sense why she
Convenient.
frequents the place. You head to the small house. It's kind of ramshackle. Looks like there's some very old drawings of, like, some sort of
Walruses.
fiery birds on the wood paneling, but it hasn't been touched up in ages. She leads you inside. Yeah. It ain't much, but it's home. Do you want me to get you some
Beautiful
tea?
mural. Sure.
Good. Just wait here. I'll be back.
Okay.
She heads to the little kitchen area to put a kettle on. So, that's quieter, isn't it?
I mean, I didn't mind the noise. It's kind of a natural place for me to be, but this is nice as well.
So you're heading to the mines then to clear it out
Yes.
for
me and my
benevolent purposes.
Of course. I mean, I'm assuming everybody here wants the mines open.
Do. We can't wait for it to open. We just questioned the intent of adventurers taking cash from the speaker, as I mentioned before. But
I mean, hiring people is one of the best ways to get things done, especially if they're not from here. It just makes sense.
well, I trust you. And
Thank you.
well,
You said you had these supplies?
yes, I have the supplies. They're right back in here. And she heads to a chest, opens it up, and she hands you a full set of climbing gear. Climber's kit, whatever it's called in the player's handbook.
This will save us a lot of time and possibly our lives.
I hope so. Be sure to bring it back. If possible, I'd like to see you again. Assuming that you make it back in one piece. I know it's dangerous work.
I plan on coming back. That's for sure. I'm sure you'll hear of our arrival, and we'll meet back at the Blue Clam, perhaps.
Yeah, that sounds good. Good.
Wonderful. Would you want to go back? I could use another drink or two.
The tea's almost done. If you wanted to
That's right.
stay a bit.
That's right. Sure. How about I'll play music here instead, and I'll just start plucking at the loot.
All right. Start tickling the resin there.
Okay, I don't like that one. I don't like the way that one sounds.
I don't think a lute has resin.
Oh well, I couldn't think of the. I guess I could have said strings. That would have also made sense.
I don't know what plucking at the resin means. I don't like it.
Bring back the bell set.
All right. Just make a little performance check.
I'll do a little performance. Okay.
Yeah, it has to be smaller.
Yeah. A little tiny,
Just
amazing.
a little epic.
Just a tiny epic.
You break into Queen.
Acoustic Queen, yes, that's
Acoustic
what I'll
Queen,
sing.
yeah. You sing the ballad of the Acoustic Queen.
Galileo.
The once and forever Queen of Neverwinter. I don't know.
I'll make another new song that I'll go bring to the Blue Clam.
Hagi enjoys the performance. She tries to whistle along a bit, but she's not very good at it. She's trying though.
A
Tries.
mining whistle.
When she realizes that she's not doing very well, she gets up to go get the tea for you. This is nice. I don't want to keep you from from your journey ahead, but just I wish you well.
Well, we're not leaving till the morning.
Oh, it is the morning, I believe.
Is it the morning?
Yeah, I think you guys left the east side after a long rest, unless I'm
No,
mistaken.
we went because we were gonna meet up with her to get the supplies
And
at
then take a long
night,
rest?
and then take a
Okay,
long rest.
that was my initial thought, but then Matt reminded me that you're all at full health. That must have been from a short rest.
I think we
That
came
probably-
to town, long rested in the morning.
Yeah.
We
and
didn't
then-
long-
So we're not going to get another long rest on the next rest, but we will.
No, you
sleep.
didn't long rest in
We
the
did
morning.
not long rest.
No.
I
Yeah.
still,
Yeah, you might be right.
I'm missing a lot of things still.
Yeah, it's just been a really full day.
I didn't take any damage, so I have
yeah.
nothing to.
In that case,
say.
she says, I don't want to keep you out all night.
You look like you got mauled by a troll or something.
Yes. I'm sure the tea will help.
Tea heals all wounds, I hear.
Did that song about the troll, was that true? Was that you?
Peg, and then I'll just like show her. There's definitely a bruise at a certain point from the troll. The ice damage not showing up so much, but it beaten me to near death. I definitely have something to show for that attack.
My, that was recent, wasn't it?
This morning? This morning, yes.
By the gods. Do you have a healer in your group?
Yeah, this is what it looks like healed, believe it or not.
My,
Quick nap heals all wounds.
well, I certainly hope that feels better. I don't really have much for that. I don't really have much at all, as you see. Place is kind of bare. It looks like most of the clothes haven't been replaced in a while, and everything's been patched up repeatedly. Looks like she's wearing one of the only sets of clothes that she seems to own.
It's fine. The company's enough.
Glad you're enjoying it. Well, I should get going to bed. I'm sure you have to get some rest and heal those wounds, and you have a big day tomorrow. But come back, okay?
See you soon, and thank you for this.
She nods as you guys get up, gather your things.
This was a dwarf, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Her equipment will fit me, right?
Well, yeah. Climbing gear is just ropes and like special
Okay.
pitons, as we've learned.
Through the magic of D&D, the harness is also sized for you.
Great.
Well, I
Awesome.
mean, you can also if it's a harness, it presumably has like belt loops that you can
Yeah, it's probably got
adjust.
enough slack. Like, she probably had the belt loops tightened all the way in, and you'll just slack them all the way out.
Yeah. As you're leaving, I'm gonna have you make a insight check.
Don't steal from me again, Chris. You son of a bitch. Okay.
You can trust Hockey.
Okay. All right.
Your insight check. She seems to not really know what to do with herself. She's kind of fidgeting a lot. She looks very nervous. But nevertheless, she sees you to the door and waves goodbye. Good luck. Let me know how it goes.
I'll try to be reassuring, and I'll reach down and put a comforting hand on her shoulder and give her a wink, and I'll be back. Don't worry.
She
Expect
immediately
mochi when I come back.
She immediately flushes. Pulls out a
Flush
dagger
her
and
bowels.
stabs you in the gut. No, I'm just kidding.
I was waiting for that.
Top
whole
10
time.
anime betrayals. She
Well, the whole house is the mimic.
she flushes, her cheeks turn red. She says, "Yep," and she closes the door.
Wonderful.
All right. You can
Back to
hear
the-
that the blue clam is hopping with noise as Suvi is loudly playing his flute over the din of people repeating your songs.
Great. Nice. Yeah. Cool. I'll come back with after that. That sounds good.
Suvi, Nephros, you guys are at the blue clam. Grundle has just joined you guys, even though he was supposed to be staying in bed, healing his wounds and playing the quiet game, etc., etc. But he has somehow made his way back to the blue clam, and he is asking around for more of that special milk that was
no, you
chowder.
didn't swaddle him good enough.
Supposed to swaddle him tight.
Listen, he's not my responsibility.
I'm here now. I can play the horn.
Yeah, no, you can't. Vilma's not here. She's the band leader.
Oh,
She only gave me this one sheet of notes, and it's just 5 notes.
Yeah, Vilma's been gone for a while, Nephros.
I only have the one. The loud horn noise.
One note horn, my favorite.
Well, hey, any of you know how to play 3 Dragon Ante? We can pass the time that way.
What's an ante?
Well, when a mommy and a daddy have a brother or sister, that's your auntie.
That's Alabama.
Oh.
And there's 3 of them.
I'm
And
gonna
they're
go
dragons.
kill myself now.
Yeah, the analogy joke didn't really come out very quickly or easily for me. Anyway, you got your 3 Dragon Ante set. There are some people in here, and it looks like they're being pretty boisterous and loose with their lips, but you're not sure how loose they are with their change, since you've been already collecting some of it from your performance checks.
I mean, in the meantime, I guess while waiting for Vilma to come back, Nephros will probably have a drink and at least try and get a couple people together for a game.
All right, make a charisma persuasion check.
Any check.
Man, I'm
Well, I
really
guess it's
glad
just
you didn't try to
normal
murder me.
persuasion.
I'm so
can
glad
hear
you
you
didn't
roll.
try to
It's
murder
a
me.
choice.
Because Nephros, I feel like
on, man.
Nephros just the least
Literal
intimidating.
2.
is this something you're supposed to be good at? And
Oh, let's look at the number in the
Roll the 2
parentheses.
again.
6. Yeah.
Is this the thing you should succeed at naturally and have yet to do once?
That sounds about right, yeah. It's fine. It's clearly a sign. I just need to do things that are extremely out of character.
Yeah. Make a lot of strength checks.
Yes,
Just
exactly.
start grappling.
Well, I just start grappling.
You might as well at this point.
Anyway, I started grappling.
I just realized I've been muted for a while.
Yeah, I was surprised you had no, like, snarky quip about that.
Why did I mute myself? I must have been taking a drink of soda or something, or maybe I clicked it by accident. Jeez, what was the last thing I said then?
For a moment, God fell silent.
You said roll a charisma persuasion check.
Oh, I've been silent since then. Got it. Okay. I was wondering why you were talking over me. It's like, okay.
Well, usually it's because I don't respect you, but...
Yeah, but this time it was like different because it's a little too much. So, with your persuasion check, you don't really get too many people that are interested in playing for Ante, but there are some people that are willing to play just in general a friendly game, or like, I don't know, cashews or walnuts or something.
that's good enough for me.
It's good enough as in don't need to try that, or good enough as
No, good enough as in, like, Nephros will happily play that just to pass the time until Vilma
Sure,
gets
sure.
back.
We're just playing 3 dragon, not anti.
Yeah.
You can make a charisma check with your Dragon Ante set if you wish.
Yeah, let's see how bad it is. Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
2 plus 0 plus
You
2.
have acquired a lot of walnuts. I will say,
To the inventory.
Getting nutty.
yeah, they're serving walnuts here. You've gotten a grand total of 22 walnuts.
How many walnuts for a ration?
I'll say 5.
Nice.
Got a lot of protein stuff. I don't know.
I'll just convert these into rations then.
I only need 5 nuts a day to survive.
Story of my life.
Nephros is very tiny.
Oh god.
Anyway,
I mean, I actually, yeah, okay, yeah.
all right. Anybody else doing anything before you guys finally end the night? Fantastic. You guys spend a nice long time at the Blue Clam. Vilma eventually does come back as Nephros is on a winning spree. It, for some reason, ends when she comes back. She has the climbing gear, so she must have been successful and was not murdered, so that's good for you. As you guys finish up here,
Hey,
make your
are
way.
you the Nut King?
Yeah, are you the Nut King? Are you...
No, actually, I'm the Duke of Nuts.
Squirrels will bow down to you, I'm sure.
Well, so, I mean, speaking of nuts, what happened with you? You left with that there lady over there? Get a little action in, huh?
Some nice tea. She's very pleasant.
Oh, very pleasant. I got it. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
It doesn't seem like it was that long, but okay.
Why are you spazzing, Nephros?
What? Oh no, this is it's called subtlety. You'll learn it eventually, kid.
You weren't very subtle. I noticed it.
You were probably only gone for an hour, Vilma, total.
Yeah, it's down the street.
Down the street, you had tea, came back.
Got tea. Nothing weird happened.
Nothing weird.
That's good.
No
Some
secret
kind of
conversations.
innuendo, but I
There was
can't figure
nothing.
it out.
There was nothing going on in any other chats. Nothing. So, you all head back to the east side.
Wait, is Vilma like claiming that nothing happened, like verbally? Because then Nephros will definitely incite that.
Go for it.
Could certainly
Sure.
try.
Yeah, right. Exactly. Doesn't hurt to roll.
Another 8 for the collection.
Yeah,
Oh,
he has no idea.
Wait a minute.
Nudge, nudge. Oh, wow.
Never
That
do.
was nasty, didn't it?
Wait a minute. I don't think she's into women anyway.
Oh, you know what? I did.
Yeah.
Like, I showed the bruise at one point, so he sees like my clothes like have been slightly, like they've been moved,
A little mussed up. Yeah.
a little mussed up. Yep, that's what
Yeah,
it
talk
is.
your way out of this one.
But I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh yeah. I mean, believe he did nothing. Sure, it's fine.
Everything's fine.
Let's go to bed. Let's go to bed. We gotta wake up early. Let's go.
Right. Yeah, you guys head back to the east side. Grab all you. Right, you slam into the east side, going through the underground tunnels to your nice warm cabins. At least one of them's had the fire going for a while,
We
from
slam
which
it.
Grundle escaped. Jeeves and Benric, it seems, have retired for the night. Boy is asleep next to the fire.
Who's the little spoon?
Yeah, you don't know. Their doors are closed. You guys, I
Oh,
believe,
man.
have individual cabins for each of you guys.
Like
So
2-room cabins or something, right?
they're like 2-room cabins, and yeah, there's plenty of rooms for each of you. Maybe 3-room cabins. Anywho, you guys spend the night, get a long rest, you recover all your stuff.
Yay.
Wow.
Cover half your spent hit dice, so 1 if you're keeping count.
Glad I only spent one.
Hell yeah. Waken.
I'm a cowardly piece of crap, so I spent none.
Fantastic.
Oh, you're a tactician.
Hey, you
Yes.
saved a boy's life
Right.
who was recklessly thrown in for no reason, honestly.
Boy just needed to kill.
Saved Grundle's life, who decided he could win a shoving match against an ice troll.
Come back, I wasn't done with him yet.
I didn't hear no bell. Anyway.
You guys awaken, and you see Marta about breakfast. She doesn't really have too much prepared for you guys. She just has some oatmeal that's been left over for you guys to boil some milk in. You guys have to kind of get moving. You're surprised Venric isn't up yet today. Jeeves meets you guys for breakfast. Says, "I'm afraid Master Venric won't be joining us. He's rather sick.
He's got the Rona.
Perhaps. I will need to take care of him as well, so I will stay here at the east side until you should return."
Insight check.
He's dead.
Sure.
Consumed by the Dark Lord Jeeves.
Consumed by the dark.
I'm waiting for I'll get a natural 20 one time, and you'll reveal that he is actually an evil creature.
Shadow Jeeves.
Yeah, from your insight, Jeeves seems concerned. Seems quite concerned about Venric, and it seems like he wants to care for them.
His voice is a little shaky, you might say.
His
More
voice
than
is a little
usual.
shaky. He seems kind of weak and tired and distraught and old as well, he seems.
Surely it's my fault he's sick.
Perhaps I have done something. Bad, Jeeves, bad! Starts slamming his fingers in the oven.
Oh no!
Yeah, what?
He puts his right hand inside the oven. It's off, but he starts acting as if it's like pain.
What's in
Oh,
the
I was
box?
thinking like Dobby. Or
Oh,
whatever.
okay. Oh, like in the oven door. Yeah.
Yeah. Anywho.
Put your hand in this box.
I wish you the best of luck on your journey. I hear it's only a short whiles to the north. Will you return to town before we head to Kelvin's Cairn?
I mean, hopefully, we want to come back and get Venric at least,
Yeah, I mean, if you think it'll be healthy by then.
I'll do what I can. I only know how to make so many soups.
I believe in you, Jeeves. Here, take 10 copper pieces. I'll give him 10 copper pieces to help with soup.
Buy him a lozenge.
Yes, perhaps I can find a gourd.
Wonderful.
Sorry,
make the
a
soup in the
guard
gourd.
to help me find something to eat. Thank you, Mistress Vilma.
Anything, Jeeves,
I
anything.
hear you a life debt.
We all know this Vendrick has literally no money, so here you go.
Thank you, Vilma. Best of luck on your journey. I must attend to Venric.
Attend to him, okay. And he teleports away.
We like
Yeah.
And they
blink.
whoop.
I hate it when he does that.
He's definitely teleporting in, right? There's no way he's not teleporting to us all the time.
Oh no, he just shuffled on back to the room.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
instant transmission.
Geriatric teleportation.
Boy looks ready to go. He is waggling his tail, chomping at the bit for some food. There's not really any meat available, but I'm sure if you share a scrap of your rations, he'll be fine.
I will give him walnuts.
He chews
Yeah.
on them using the back molars. That
Dogs
way
eat
that
walnuts?
the dogs chew like that.
Yeah,
like
with
that
like the
big-
whole mouth open. Yeah.
that big old open mouth chew. He kind of
Crunch.
he's dropping some of it on the ground and stuff. He seems satiated for now. Looks like the snow has started falling outside. As usual.
Oh, I figure we better get moving before too much snow accumulate.
I got snowshoes.
Well, then you better put some on, dude.
Do you?
Yeah. Well, he said. Nephros points up to the sky.
You got snowshoes!
Oh, your shit.
Shoeing
One
up,
step
grabbing the
per
gear. Let's head out.
Jaw.
Just gather up all your stuff and head out of Tourmaline. You head probably towards the eastern exit, just right there, next to the east side. And after hearing from a few people, They point you towards a sign, and that sign points you towards the northeast as you go along a snowed-in trail, but it's heavily trafficked, so it's well worn into the trees. Kind of like a hiking trail, that kind of thing. It's hard to lose your way.
The snow is packed down, so we're not like poking snow holes with our feet.
Exactly. You make your way up through the still untraveled since the snow began path, and the trees continue for at least a half hour, trudging through the snow and the light white fuzz getting into your faces, onto your eyelashes and all that, until it opens up into a clearing with mine carts, some laden with stone, some laden with logs, another one overturned, and now starting to get, well, covered again in snow. Looks like there's some ice coating it. And ahead of you is a icicle-draped cavern with a set of rails coming out of it. Seems to be the gem mine.
Can we see any kobolds?
Well, you see just ahead of the icicles that the mine has been boarded up. It's like they didn't want any getting out into the city. Threaten it.
They
Well,
were told that they boarded it up.
they were pretty cagey about this entire thing. I mean, let's be honest, they don't even have a map of this place.
Well, I mean, how hard can it be to pry off a couple of boards?
Well, it's noisy. It's a cave.
Well, we could scout around for another entrance. Maybe there's an air vent we could crawl down.
Yeah, I hope we all fit, if we do find one.
I mean, surely they'd know about an air vent and would have that boarded up too as well, right?
Maybe.
Yeah, the kobolds probably finds it as well.
Let's
Do
do
we
this.
smash the boards?
Yes, absolutely. Have at it, kid.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, well, let's prepare ourselves because there's obviously kobolds in there. If we're gonna start making a bunch of noise, we'll be drawing them to us, so what can we do to prepare for a rush of kobolds?
Russian
Fine.
kobolds.
Well, you've got your magic, your word thing. Inspiration?
Yeah, I could
Would you give it to Nephros? I don't know.
Use
I
your
could
magic
assist people
words.
in.
I'll go hide next to a tree.
I'm gonna hide over here. Nobody look at me.
Good, use your inspiration on it.
There's I have one spell that could might even knock all the boards off, but I think it'd be a waste of my talents. It could definitely damage some kobolds.
Let's get close and see if maybe it's pretty shitty. I don't know.
Did you roll any hit dice, Shane?
What?
I'm just your health is not full
2.
right now.
Yeah, he spent 2 last time. I spent them
Oh,
for
wow,
you while
alright.
you were long resting.
He still gets
Oh
the
yeah,
full
he
hell
rolled.
I
Yeah, you
want
rolled
us,
really
so it
bad
doesn't
for
matter.
him.
Yeah, I rolled bad
I
for you
get
and
one.
for Vendrick. Anywho, yeah,
Alright.
you get closer to the gem mine, the boarded up entrance. I guess if you'd like to find out its structural integrity, you could investigate it. Or if anybody has carpenter's tools, mason's tools would work as well. Check your tool sets if you're heading into the mine, I guess.
Yeah, don't have any of those. Can grab
just
an
have-
investigate, though.
I just have thieves' tools.
Yeah,
I
one.
guess Nephros will investigate as well.
This wood is indestructible.
With your investigation, Nephros, you see that it was kind of hastily set up. It looks like it was just pounded into the wall with some pitons, but they aren't like super deep. It definitely wasn't meant to be permanent. It's mostly meant to just ward off any kobolds. Some of them are like pitoned into the stone, but others are like stuck into the wooden frame, the like corridor that's starting up here. You could probably pull them out if you had like leverage, crowbar or something.
Yes. Here, Grundle, I suppose maybe Vilma too. He pulls a crowbar out of his bag and he points to like some of the more weakly stuck in pitons. Yeah, see if you can pry these out with the wood We can keep them to maybe make our lives a little bit easier with climbing.
That's a good idea.
Right,
And it
I'll
might be a
start.
little quieter if we pry it from the outside than breaking through.
Okay. How many crowbars you got amongst you?
I got one.
Just one?
If anybody's got a Dungeoneer kit, it has a crowbar, but
Yeah,
Explorer kits don't.
I had a burglar's kit, which has a crowbar. So
I want to, yeah.
Got paper.
Like an explorer's kit and a hunting trap.
Well, a paper will fit underneath the piton's head, but
Written
it will
notes,
not
is that-
pry it.
All right, you got the eviction ready?
I posted an eviction notice.
If we send
Kobolds,
them to notice,
stay out.
you have to leave the premises immediately. It's just I got the notice right here. You have to go.
As soon as they read this, they'll be so out of here.
They said
As
that
soon as
there
they learn
couldn't
how
be
to
a
read.
diplomatic solution. I have found one.
Have fun.
Can I listen
Best,
at the
they
wood
just
for...
need to learn how to
shit.
read.
Sure. As Vilmos goes to start prying stuff off with Grundle, Suvi puts his ear to the wood. Make a perception check. Is he
Like wood.
done?
Can't hear over the creaking of crowbars.
Well, they stopped to
9.
let you listen. Yeah. With a 9, you don't hear too much. It's just kind of echoey beyond there. But it's definitely hollow.
It's definitely a cave.
You continue prying. Grundle, Vilma, make athletics checks, one each.
Oh, I don't have. I guess I'll find something to pry with.
Oh,
that
that's
isn't
true.
my bare hands.
Is
Got a
Well,
I don't
stick.
think we were joking the paper could help, but I don't actually think
know.
it would help.
I was gonna say, can
Mm.
we? I know you have rules for like weapon damage, Chris. Is there a way we can finagle using like the haft or like a sword or something to try and pry him
I
out?
got a staff we
If
could
you-
pry it with.
The staff, unless it's
metal.
made of metal. I would say a
Yeah,
metal
one
Got a
thing.
dagger.
A metal thing with a flat end potentially could help. A dagger could help.
Hand
Um,
axe?
Have one.
Hand axe would also very much help, I think. I would say hand
I
axe is
have
probably
two
the
of
best.
those.
Okay.
The
Grundle
kind
can use
with
a
the
hand
little
axe.
claw hammer on the
Velma
back
can use a
of it.
crowbar. Excellent.
Sounds good. Okay, so this is athletics.
I'll just give Grundle a -1 because
I
the
think the crowbar
axe
gives you
isn't
advantage or
perfect.
something, right?
I actually don't know.
I don't know either.
I always forget that certain items aren't just
Probably
like
does
you may
something.
use this.
You may use it to
just
do
works.
the thing.
Nails just automatically get removed.
What a crowbar do, though?
It does grant advantage to strength checks.
Well, good thing
You're
that
right.
helped Vilma.
Only we
Certainly
had a
did.
battering ram.
Right. You're able to pry off all of the boards with minimal sound. And you gather about, say, 8 pitons. The rest were like
Score.
nails or other things. Scraps
Perfect.
of metal or whatever.
Who's holding the pitons?
I'll get them.
Okay.
Cool.
How many
So
were
already
there?
got 8.
8.
I've already got 10
Timing.
in my bag.
The cave gapes before you as you toss aside the last of the wooden planks.
Okay.
It's dark as hell.
Yep, it will be dark.
Who amongst us does not have dark vision?
Me.
So just Grundle and Nephros have it?
Yes. Well, I have it.
Full 50%.
Yeah, I think half-orcs have it too.
it.
I have it.
Them orcs.
have it.
This will be up to you, Nephros. But
Well,
given
I mean-
your skill set, perhaps scout ahead.
You're a
and
burglar, right?
We follow
I
behind
mean-
with light.
I dabble. It's a hobby.
Maybe we just keep the light ready and light it
Yeah,
up
yeah.
if they
Well,
see
hold on.
something.
Yeah, you. Do
I
you
mean,
need
I
a
never
lantern?
see you in combat ever, so you're pretty good at it.
He's sitting there, not even there.
Yeah, I mean, do you have a light? I've got a lantern.
Well, since you could see, you said you can see in the dark, right?
Yeah, yeah, but I'm just saying for you guys to be able to see behind.
Oh yeah. That's what I'm saying.
I
Make
think
sure the
she just
closest
wants
way,
you to
so-
go ahead before
No,
they
yeah,
go
so
into
we
the
can bring
light.
the light.
Yeah,
I'll
yeah,
go
so-
check it out.
Yeah, me and Grundle
you
got
too.
your backs. Well, your faces forward, something like that.
Your front forward faces.
And we'll stand nearby and call out. Don't go too far, I suppose.
Sure.
All right. Take you there. You can take me there.
Go on a journey.
Take us there.
In the meantime, I think me and me and Suvi are gonna work on lyrics for our next song.
Yeah.
Okay. You head into the gem mine. Vilma's at the back there. I've extended the dynamic lighting just so you guys can move.
I can't see it.
Where?
I can only see myself.
Oh, that's because it's dark.
Weird.
Dork.
Okay, Grundle, you're first to head in. There is a central chamber with 3 tunnels leading off of it. I'll ping, actually. This one seems to head up slightly. This one also heads up. This one heads down slightly. Actually, is that right?
Is that true?
Is that true? I was wrong. This one goes up. This one goes down. Okay, so up. The middle tunnel goes slightly down. It's only slight.
Yeah.
There's other stuff in this room. There's several racks on the walls. A lot of them are holding up like mining picks, although they're not all filled with things. There's some hammers as well on racks nailed to the other wall. The floor is covered with like dust, like a thick, heavy amount of dust, probably from all of the, grinding and mining that gets done here. Dust just kicks up into the air, and it's finally settled this chamber.
Thick.
Uh,
Okay.
I'll also say that the
Right.
ceiling is about 12 feet high. There's no lights anywhere, it's just pitch dark.
Hmm.
Well, you can go down, down, or up,
Shh. Make sure you stay quiet, kid.
or straight. What?
I said make sure you stay quiet, kid.
Oh, okay. I'll stay quiet.
I think, Suvi, I think he's gonna be a really good asset down there. Grundle's gotta do a really good job.
All right.
Nephros is going to step out and, I guess, investigate some of the racks on the walls, I guess.
Sure. I'll also have both of you make perception checks. Disadvantage in the pitch darkness.
You see, he just needs disadvantage to roll above 10.
Yeah, right.
Exactly. He thrives in adversity. Grundle, as you're kind of walking and investigating one of the areas there, one of the tunnels, and Nephros starts dragging his fingers along some of the weapon racks. Something catches Grundle's eye first. You see tracks in the deep stone dust on the ground.
Drums in the deep.
Leading.
There's a lot of tracks. It's hard to decipher them. It might require a survival check to do so properly.
Right. Sir, is down. Here we go.
Sir.
We're good.
Viper.
Yeah, as you're
Oh.
looking at the tracks, it looks like you've disturbed some of them a bit, so it's kind of really difficult for you to make any headway here.
Hey, there's like a lot of tracks, but I don't really know where they go. They kind of just go like everywhere.
Is that a stage whisper?
No.
I was gonna say I assume so, but I guess I shouldn't have.
What's a stage whisper?
Just... My god, you're literally immune to learning, aren't you? Okay.
I know this might not be the time, but I have the blind fighting style, so I actually have 10 foot of blind sight around me.
Coming in clutch.
So put that
we
map
should
on.
have Zuvi check out these tracks. I think he could find out where they're going.
Yeah, Nephros is going to wave back to the other two and then move sort of around the walls to investigate. I know I haven't rolled it yet.
I hear wishing wind. It sounds like you're waving, but I can't see you.
Yeah, have you guys not moved forward enough in the light to like shine it on me and see me at least
I
a
don't
little
think
bit?
we've even turned on a light yet.
No, nobody has.
Okay.
Anybody want to make a light on something we can hide in our hands, maybe? Hello?
He gone.
He gone.
Bitch, he gone.
Well, if he gone, I can get you a torch if you have one available. I mean, Nephros had a lantern, so
I muted myself. I can light things, yes, and we can keep it hidden.
That had a little sliver of light.
Yeah, I would say just like cup it a little bit until like point it around until you see me get lit up and I'm kind of waving.
Yeah. I'll make a light and I'll follow along.
can you control that torch that I just dropped?
I can't.
No.
Okay, then you guys have to do it.
I'll.
Well, I dropped one earlier and it didn't light up the screen, so I don't know.
There we go.
Oh, that one's working.
Okay. So I'll come in.
Okay.
Stand on top of Nephros. There we go.
Here, I'll move over to the wall that I'm investigating.
And I'll just keep it. I'll just make sure that the light is aimed down. Cover half of it.
Sure, you aim the light sort of down as you filter in. Nephros points out the tracks to you guys. Grundle seems anxious to move into another chamber.
Should we proceed quietly or stealth or something? Probably.
Okay.
Inspect those tracks and see how
Tracks.
recent they are. Where they're going, perhaps.
Survival. Funny.
With the light, there's no disadvantage or anything to it. Suvi, you carefully look over the tracks. It does appear that there's a lot of small footprints here, interspersed amongst some much older, medium-sized, stocky dwarven tracks. The other tracks are small and reptilian. You assume those must be the kobolds. They seem to be fanning out into the southernmost tunnels, both of them. There's also some other puzzling tracks that look small and rodent-like, heading to the east.
Looks like we got some vermin tracks and a bunch of kobolds, probably lizard.
So I would imagine the vermin would be attracted to food. There might be supplies over there.
Always
Let's
keep to the
go.
left side while wandering a maze, right?
Well, we didn't see any tracks going, the kobold tracks going this direction, right? So
Yeah, there's
No
vermin
kobold
tracks.
tracks going this way, just the vermin tracks. They're about the size of the kobold tracks, maybe a little smaller.
Quite big for rodents.
Yeah.
Might not just be kobolds around here.
I'll just slowly start taking out my longsword, just in case they are of an unusual size. If you'll take care of the rodents.
I think they exist. Yep. We could take a quick peek down this tunnel if you guys want.
To you guys.
Okay.
Just the dungeon
Unanimous.
master.
I'll be
Peeky
number
peeky.
2. Oh, I can't see anything. Oh, it's like I can't see. Oh, because I didn't bring the
Yeah,
light.
you can't move
Yeah,
Bring
into
the
the areas
light.
you
There
can't
we
see.
go.
Yeah.
There we go.
Okay, yeah, you head into this room. It looks like there's a sort of ramp leading up to here, where there are some, niches dug into the walls. The bottom of this place is maybe 7 feet lower than the upward part of the ramp, of the rocky ridge, I guess. There are some picks and shovels leaning up against this inner ring of the ridge. You can see your light picking up sparkles inside of each of the niches.
It's like the mine head here.
sparkle in the cracks in the walls?
Yeah,
What you
there's
said
like
there were?
these little niches in the
Oh,
walls,
okay.
animating the sparkles with my.
So they were digging over here. It seems.
Wow,
It was excessive.
immediately got stuck on the screen, so that's fun for me.
Particle emitters. Not even once.
Anyway, yeah, Vilma, you take up the light up onto the ridge, and you can see that the sparkling does seem to be from some gem deposits. There's some veins that are hidden amongst the stone here. It's hard to pick it out, but you might be able to find something if you spent some time with it.
I don't
Don't
feel
see
like
any.
mining right now.
It might be a bit loud.
I think that might be a little loud. None. Perhaps souvenirs on a successful journey, but
Looks like the path continues.
Path does continue. Just
any
around
more
the
tracks?
bend. You can check. Suvi,
Kind of check perception, survival.
survival.
12.
Okay.
It's very
Yeah, a
shiny
12.
in here.
A 12 is still able to find it. You can see that there are tracks, the same rodent tracks, continuing to the south. They did seem to stop a while here before heading south into the other exit to this chamber.
Shall we proceed?
Okay.
Go around the ridge and peek down the hallway, I guess.
All right, wait, you guys. Oh, okay.
I think I'll keep the light hidden while we have some scouts.
Circles
Sure.
back.
Vilma takes up the rear. Grundle out in the front.
Hell
Grundle,
yes.
you can see some makeshift stairs carved into the stonework, or into the stone of the mine. They're heading downward into a wider open chamber. And slightly to your left, or our right, the east, there's another tunnel. Grundle, as you were following the tracks that Suvi found, it seems that the rodent-like ones seem to head down this tunnel. You see a convergence of the other Tillian footprints over there to
We're here to hunt
the
the
west.
kobolds. We're here to hunt the kobolds, right?
Yes, that's right, kid.
Okay, I think we have to go right. 'Cause I think we should kill all the kobolds on Earth.
Yeah, I feel the same way. Seems strange.
Some weird extant motivation is telling me that.
Sure. You guys start heading down into the open area.
Clear. We good?
It's clear.
Nephros, while Grundle is shouting, he puts a face in his hands and kind of makes a hand motion to signal him forward.
There's nothing here.
Don't worry, they don't know we're here.
The kobolds are
Know what
sleeping.
the whisper is.
Grundle, it seems that you actually had some good reason to actually shout, because there is a lot of noise up ahead of you. The nature of the cavern kind of hid some of the noise as just ambient noise, but now that you're here, the room is echoing the sound of just distant white noise.
The sound of music.
Kind of just sounds like a sibilance, but much louder.
It's
That
very
sounds like an
annoying.
entire army.
Oh, that's pleasant.
Water. There could be water.
Yeah, Vilma is heading up
Maybe.
the back. Suvi, you hear chittering noises from the possible rodent creatures coming to the east.
I think I hear the rats.
Did we exterminate
Does it sound
rats
like
as
they're
well
coming
as
this way,
kobolds?
or
I mean, how many rats could it be for us to hear them?
it must be
One
food
big
in these
one.
caverns if there's rats.
Is this a ledge across from Where me and Nephros are.
Yes, I forgot to mention that. This is a ledge, and it's like 7 feet above you guys. The chamber itself is like 12 feet high, where Grundle is.
Hmm.
But there's not much else in this chamber. Actually, wait, there is stuff in this chamber. Just visually, there wasn't. Despite the apparent emptiness of this chamber, there are benches and tables set up as workspaces against the walls. It looks like there's a bunch of gravel and pebbles strewn out upon the ground. Scattered across the floor are a few hammers, picks, broken lanterns.
Any climbing kits?
You can investigate the mess.
I suppose. 12.
12.
And Nephros will also investigate.
I'll assist
Investigate.
with light.
Raise your light. Provides them not disadvantage, so that's good. Nephros, with your investigation, you take the assumption that there used to be a bunch of people here. They probably left in quite a hurry. That, or else this place was ransacked after they left. You can tell that the pebbles and rubble and stuff on the ground and also on the stone tables, you can see that they were probably sifting through them for stuff. And as you start to sift through a bit yourself, just kind of like wiping away all of the dusty stone dust, something actually reveals itself, a little sparkle that catches your eye.
Ooh, a little sparkly.
Yeah. You
Grab
pull
it.
out a small figurine of a dog. It's carved out of solid rock, but in place of its eyes are two pebble-sized tourmalines.
It's boy.
Does it say small hunk on it?
It's, adequately carved. You could probably sell it for something.
See how much it's worth in town. And actually, it probably belongs to somebody. They might pay to
Hmm.
get it back.
I guess they make their jewelry in this tunnel.
Okay, yeah, Nephros, you can pocket it if you'd like.
You got
You should make a wisdom saving. No, just kidding.
it. You may certainly try to pocket it.
Yeah,
Hold
you
it, hold
guys hear the rising noise as well. Becomes increasingly apparent that that probably is water. Sounds like there's a waterfall up ahead.
All right, we can go swimming.
The icy river, yeah, great idea.
It's
Yeah, doesn't
thankfully
it?
it's thankfully not as cold as it was outside here, thanks to the insulation of the rock, but it's still pretty chilly for a cavern.
Are we ready to move on?
Go ahead.
So,
Okay.
leads the way.
Okay.
Remember, don't alert anything that we're here.
Okay.
Grundle yells over the sound of the waterfall.
Maybe
This
we should
chamber.
gag him next time.
No, he can talk. It's just as long as he doesn't get seen, I suppose.
Grundle, you look out over a gaping pit. A waterfall is cascading to a just deep, dark pit. Wooden planks and struts form a walkway along the wall. And it's just very loud in here. The wooden planks look like they've been built over a few times, but it looks sturdy enough. There is another tunnel. It might be a little hard to see, but it's on this side of the walkway.
To the south.
Alright.
Yeah.
Guess I'd like to carefully hug the wall and just make our way across it.
Sure.
Yep, well, that's where it forced me to go.
Well, the grid
The
notwithstanding,
grid system.
The grid.
start carefully walking along the way. It seems to support your
Carefully
weight.
Jeff Bridges.
And wait till the
What do
heavier
they look
people
like?
go.
Cobalts?
The sound of the water is just echoing throughout this chamber. You do recall that when you had interrogated the dwarves about the mine, there was a gaping pit to the Underdark. They assumed that the kobolds had crawled out of. This is probably it.
Any sign of crawlage?
Of crawlage? Sure. You can look around. Make a perception check.
10. Dark.
It is quite dark down there, and
But I have a light.
yeah, well, it only goes 60 feet down at the furthest with the dimmest light. It is well over 60 feet deep. Not sure where it ends.
Not a hole you want to fall in.
Speaking of perception,
Actually, it ends in the Underdark.
Actually.
it's also very hard to hear in here with the cascading waterfall echoing throughout the place. You need to shout to talk to each other, otherwise you're almost deafened.
Or we could do. Me and Nephros know hand signals now. 100% can. I know thieves can't too now, right? So that works.
One afternoon of training, all it took.
I'm gonna wait until Suvi is at least not on the same
How's the
regular
wood
board.
feel?
Yeah.
Make a carpentry check or a, I suppose, wisdom check.
Naked wisdom, no
Yeah.
bonus. 21.
Well, that's an insight check.
I don't have proficiency, it doesn't matter.
So your wisdom's 4.
I'm wise.
From your insight, the wood seems sturdy enough.
Read the wood's mind.
It's creaking a little bit towards the side where Vilma is, but it was able to support the others, and it's supporting you now.
Well, I'll just move across cautiously and head for rock.
Yeah, use wood cunning.
Grundle,
What?
you've made your way to a
Downtown.
dead end, apparently. However, where there's a big wooden structure here, you see that there's a pulley system of some sort. It's been constructed around a large hole in the floor. There's a bucket big enough to hold probably a medium humanoid, and it's held up by a thick rope. There are 3 alcoves next to the lift, containing wooden boards and mining equipment, repair equipment, stuff like that.
What's the hold up? I don't want to be on this bridge.
I think I
Yeah,
need
kid.
to like go in the bucket, and then you gotta lift me up.
Hold on, kid, scoot forward.
It actually goes down.
Okay. What? Oh. Or we can just jump down.
Okay, fine, I'm jumping over.
use
Alright,
this
fine, I'm jumping
infernal
over you,
machine.
kid.
What?
You
I
can
don't
move
know how
past
to-
each other.
Vilma
You
needs
just Riker
space.
over the top of him.
No.
Yeah.
You guys can occupy the same 5-foot square by squeezing.
I don't want to occupy the same square on these rickety boards.
Yes.
Yeah, that's fair.
Seems like
Okay,
some sort
I'll
of
go.
lift.
Not
Grundle
much
jumps
room in
into an
here.
alcove, stiff as a board next to a bunch of others of his kind. Boards, that is.
Dumb boards.
Well, I could go in the bucket.
Is this
Well,
like a one person at a time kind of thing?
You can only hold
I-
one medium creature at a time, it looks like, and it goes downward. It looks like it can be...
Crank is not the middle of it, that's just part of the lifter.
I mean, I'd say the last person should probably be the strongest one, right? Because they're going to have to lower themselves down.
Yeah. It looks like you can do that. Like you can operate the thing yourself by pulling on the rope. Otherwise, there is a pulley at the top. Or, sorry, a crank at the top.
That seems simple enough. You just spin this thing, right?
Yeah, we just need to make sure the person who goes down last is someone who can actually hold their own weight.
Bundle goes in the bucket.
No, you go last. You're the strongest kid.
I'm stronger. Yeah,
It's
actually,
fine.
I am strongest.
Well,
Yep, all of you need to go
Leave him
first because
without a
I'm the
chaperone.
strongest.
Everybody's talking about how they're the strongest, and Vilma's like feeling a little awkward over here being the tallest person.
definitely not strong for my size,
For
but
your
I
size,
can
yeah.
carry myself and a
Call
few
for
other
build
people.
says double your carrying weight.
I can do a pull-up.
Well, anyway,
Okay, fine. Either Vilma or Grundle goes last.
Okay,
Okay, who's going first?
I'll protect your rears.
I can see in the dark. I'll go first.
Can see in the dark. So,
You
Sort
can
of.
see in the dark.
Where's boy?
Oh, shit!
He fell in
Boy!
the hole. Hooray!
Bork, bork.
He's hunting rats on his own.
He's so brave.
Damn it. I don't want to print Roll20, Jesus Christ.
The entirety of Roll20.
It just prints a Doge.
Boy
You
has
start
made it to the
printing
other
all
side.
the source code.
Boy seems to be whimpering now that he's crossed the rickety bridge.
Give him a little reassuring pat.
You
Sure.
can ride down with Subi.
Make a insight check, Vilma.
What do you hear? Boss music?
Boy seems kind of scared.
I don't blame him.
Yeah.
Perhaps we should have left him at the entrance.
Suvi, take
Boy.
care.
Oh, fine, I'll
Calm him with your nature.
hang
Yes.
back and rock him into safety. Shit. What am I rolling? It's okay, boy.
Okay, this is the first time I think I've done this, but I have put just Harrison on another page.
Wow.
Well, he's still on this page, so you've
Yeah,
cloned
he
him.
is.
Get him out of here.
It's been cloned, yeah.
Delete him.
Successful duplication.
But I think Harrison can see on this page. Is that
I
true?
can.
You do deactivate, Nephros.
Although it doesn't bring the Oh, I know how to do it. Ah. Here, I brought the camera as well. Nephros, you descend into the pit here. You can see that there are two pathways, one that heads to the north and one that heads to the south, and it kind of bridges off to the west as well.
Mm-hmm.
You immediately are wise to heavy foot traffic footprints around quite near the bucket.
Let me just look at my inventory real quick. All right. Golly. I guess Nephros is going to move over to like this alcove area and try and tuck himself in against the wall to hide, and then he is going to pull on the cord to start raising the bucket, and hopefully he feels someone at the top notice it's going up and start cranking it back up.
You quickly yank on the cord and it starts going back up.
Yeah. All right.
Nephros, I'm gonna have you make a Percepzione check.
Detect.
Did it.
You did. You got it.
You can hear some noise coming from this direction, the western direction,
Ruh-roh.
where the foot traffic
Noise.
came from. Sounds like an unusual language that sounds rather consonant heavy.
Hmm.
We're in a Star Wars cantina.
Houdini.
That's how much we can do with that song.
Right, exactly. Yes.
Oh, their fingers were hovering over the button to cancel the stream.
Yeah.
My money.
Lucas
Okay.
broke it down to the ground.
I guess. Oh gosh. No, his curiosity would definitely get the best of him. While the next person is rolling down, he's gonna try and like cling to the wall and like peek around the corner, I guess, to see where he can see.
Okay, make a stealth check. We'll get back to the people upstairs in a moment. Hey, peek around the side. peek around the side, and you hear the noises once again. Eat, not dicing, eat! And you see two kobolds just kind of poking a dead rat with sticks, and they look over towards your direction. As you back your head around the corner, they go back to what they were doing.
All right, it's good enough for me.
Subtitles say, "Come on, do something." Poking it with a stick.
Yeah.
Go back to the other screen for it. Okay. So you guys are up here. Nephros has gone down. Who was the next person to go down? And also, what's going on with Suvi and Boy?
I'm attempting to calm him down with my kinship skills.
Sure. Make an animal handling check. With, of course,
Hey, boy.
advantage.
We face that troll, we'll be fine here.
Boy seems to have calmed down a bit, but Boy also seems to still be trying to communicate something, in spite of being calmed down. Can't quite tell what it is, though.
I know you
Your
can
communication is
understand me,
only one way.
Can't really help you either way. Do you think there's something here we should worry about?
I would think it would be he wouldn't want to be here at all, and we'll go after his master that he is searching for.
Stamp your paw once for yes, twice for no.
Sure.
Why don't you take him down, though? I think you go next.
Alright, fine, boy, I promise. We'll find your master as soon as we check this place out. There's people in danger in the town. We need to keep them safe, too. I know. Come on.
Okay. You managed to get Boy on your side, and you take Boy.
I just want to confirm before we make any irreversible decisions, Chris. I just want to confirm that you were making a noise of like Boy, like soft barking, right?
Woof.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
No, I was trying to do like
The talking husky.
like the husky is like trying to let out one last bark while you're trying to calm them down. They're trying to get the last word in.
Yeah, luckily we're in the rainstorm room.
You grab onto Boy, hefting him up, and dragging him over to the bucket. It looks like there's only room for one of you guys in there, but you can put Boy in the bucket.
Seems like a great idea.
Maybe we put one other person, because it's just Nephros down there. And we don't know what's happening with the situation.
To accompany him then?
Hoggy's down there. She's gonna kill him.
Someone volunteer to go.
I know. Here,
Well, Grundle's going last, from what we assumed. So
Because
I'll
I'm the
leave.
strongest.
I don't have any long-range communication. I don't think.
I don't think many of you guys do at level
You know
2.
how far down it is on this lift, huh?
I can get that information.
So just watch someone go all the way down and back up. How long did it take? Distance-wise, I guess. I don't know.
Okay.
2,000 feet.
It took 1 minute to go up and down. And it's about 30 feet down.
Okay, not super far. I have something in case of an emergency to get down there quicker. So, Suvi, why don't you go?
I'll go next, and then I'll wait for Boy.
And then we'll send Boy and Grundle.
River crossing problem.
Scorpion's gonna scorp.
River can only carry one boy at a time.
But there's a fox at the other side. It'll eat the boy. But Boy is a wolf.
Giant ass fox we talk about.
Okay.
Jump in
Suvi.
the bucket.
Suvi jumps in the bucket. You guys lower down. Okay. Let's take you. Nephros, as it takes a while for them to decide who to put down here,
Rock, paper,
but
scissors.
Suvi eventually starts
Yes.
joining you. You hear the creaking as the bucket starts to head back down.
Mm.
Bucket.
So- Yeah. Ah,
Give me my 10-foot blindside.
oh, right. Done. Just delete you. You wanted blind sight? I'll just delete you.
Blind to everything now. Maybe this fighting style wasn't the worst choice.
It gives me roll 20 sight. Alright, Suvi, your blind sight, you detect Nephros nearby. He's backed up against a wall and peering around the corner. He purses his lips and puts a finger to them.
Very quiet.
We were hunting kobolds.
This is my stage whisper voice.
Oh,
Oh,
okay,
good.
that's the rule. When we're whispering, we have to talk a new woo speak, or, we're not really whispering.
Yeah, that's right.
A
Really
what?
whispering unless you're a woo voice.
Wait, you really gotta whisper, guys.
I have a speech impediment. Leave me alone.
Only when you
Anyway.
whisper.
Should I roll a stealth then to climb out of the bucket silently?
Well, the bucket was noisy in of itself, but there's still an echoing sound of waterfall, echoing even still down here in these caverns.
It's like 30 feet away, 40 feet away.
It's like there's some kind of back door too.
The noise from Nephros's observations was coming from this tunnel. Suvi, if you'd like, you can investigate the tracks, as there are more of them down here.
I'll use my extreme investigation skills.
Sure. Or you can use survival.
Yeah,
That's
one
what
or
you
the
wanna
other.
do.
Let's do that one.
If anyone's
Number.
better for you.
24.
Well.
If it's 13, if it's disadvantage still, I don't know if blind sight bypasses darkness. For this, probably not.
Yeah, I see the blind sight more as like particular to the fighting, like you can sense people
Yeah, you
nearby.
can see positions and shapes and shit like that, but I can't read with this. No.
Either way, a
Smell them.
13 intuits that there is only one set of kobold prints going in the northern cavern. Then I'll have you make an insight check, since that was at disadvantage. So it was only a 13.
Insight. 12.
Okay. That's fine. No comment. Are you guys doing anything, or are you just waiting for the next bucket?
I think I'm waiting for the next bucket, yeah. I
like-
see Suvi like looking at the tracks, and I gather that he probably understands what I saw over in that
Gently
room.
tap the bucket to make it known that it's going to go back up.
Okay.
I'm just gonna
Alright.
move into this spot, wait for events.
Bucket comes back up. Boy going in the bucket.
The bucket.
What do you think, Grundle? I think boy next.
Boy, go boy.
Boy jumps into the bucket and does a few circles and sits down.
Good boy.
Good boy.
Yeah. I just figured out why he's called Boy!
Clever, clever boy.
Now it makes sense.
Because his owner is uncreative.
Yes. Hey,
We
Boy.
haven't even
Oh.
confirmed that it was a boy. We just trusted him.
It's true. Boy descends into...
Grundle check.
I'm fine.
Oh, good.
I'm fine.
Boy hops out of the bucket and starts sniffing the ground.
Boy, come here.
Animal handling.
Be shush.
Boy starts to past Nephros, following the
Boy.
footprints,
Tracking.
provoking an attack of opportunity from Nephros.
Kill him.
I mean, Nephros will. Jeez, he doesn't have a collar, huh?
Oh,
Actually,
guess-
Boy does have the remnants of a collar.
I guess Nephros will try and seize the collar to hold him back.
Okay, make an athletics check.
Oh boy.
wrestle
Yes,
that
boy.
dog.
It's opposed because it's a creature.
Dog in the dark.
Average.
It's
This
a
dog
17.
really wants to go.
Escape dog.
Of course, there's no token name.
Dog just wants to die.
It's just a wolf.
Well, I can see everything.
Wow.
Chris, I wasn't lying. I can suddenly see everything.
Battle
You
of
can
the
suddenly
Nibelheim.
see everything?
Yes.
That's unusual.
Boy has the god vision.
I'll just take you guys off.
Okay.
And then I'll put you guys back after I reset the darkness. Maybe that'll work.
Got deleted.
I reset the darkness.
I'll be right back.
I'm also gonna reset an darkness.
Go for it.
Okay. Put you back here and see if you can see everything. Can you see everything?
Not yet. Roll 20 is still loading.
Ah. Well, it's a long load time. Either way, you yank on Boy's you yank on Boy's collar, and Boy is pulled back to you without following the tracks. He's making a slight bit of noise, but thankfully the sound of the waterfall is masking it.
Roll 20 is still loading for me. Maybe I should just refresh.
Something went wrong. Either
You.
who. It seems like you managed to wrangle in Boy for the time being. The bucket ascends after another minute.
The bucket
ascends.
Just Vilma and Grundle left.
Up
Go
to you.
ahead.
Nephros
Go
to
ahead,
shreds.
Bilba.
I'll completely pocket my light coin for now. Or I think I'll just dispel it for now, and
Rest the
I'll head
darkness.
down.
Okay. You dispel your light coin. We'll keep the torch out just so you can see visually.
Invest in Litecoin.
No.
The fastest growing crypto coin. Oh,
No.
it's gone.
Oh, it's gone.
Thanks.
And it's dispelled.
Fastest
And we've dispelled it.
disappearing coin.
Hey, Vilma descends.
Am I gonna be whisked away?
Well, take my
Grabbed
breath
by an
away.
eagle.
Okay, Vilma has been whisked.
Can't see shit.
You also
I'm
probably
assuming
can't
you
see
guys are
stuff.
here.
Yeah. You assume that everybody's here. You can hear some slight noise shifting in the darkness surrounding you. I'm gonna have you make a stealth check, since you're not sure what's going on down here.
Getting out of this bucket's gonna be fun.
You like get out of the bucket, like, guys, where are we?
The like whole way down, she just has her arms up in the air. Whee!
Whee! Stealth.
Hey,
Steal.
yikes. Right. Managed to stay somewhat quiet, knowing that there could be enemies around, until you finally put a hand on Nephros' shoulder, finding somebody from the
It's not
Somebody
cold
know.
and scaly.
Start patting. Patting it. Nephros.
The bucket starts to ascend once more.
Right.
Boy, oh boy!
My turn to come down and scream.
It's time for Grundle.
Perhaps there
Oh.
was a reason that Grundle went last.
Grundle cuts the rope and runs away. You fools!
Whole
I was
I've
time.
been
evil
the
the whole
villain this whole time.
I was
So
working
long.
for Hoggy.
Peels off his mask.
I've been reading up on pranks.
This constitutes as a prank.
This one's called Making Batmans.
Right, Grundle hops inside bucket and starts to lower himself. Make an athletics check as you pull the rope. Yeah, totally cool.
All muscle.
I'll allow it.
Strong boy.
Strong boy.
Here.
Grundle is
Bye.
here. Grundle is gone.
Everybody should be here now, yes?
I'm
Gang's
assuming.
all here.
Grundle ascends. Grundle, make a stealth check.
Okay.
Effortlessly heft the
Yep.
hewn rope,
Whoop.
That tracks.
Well, here we go.
and you go so fast that you slam into the ground, and the bucket lets out a clang.
Is this a time for a hero point?
I boofed it.
I can't see, so I can't help with this one. Someone else has to help with this one.
I mean,
I don't think I've used my
Oops.
hero juice.
Sorry.
Something?
Do you want to? You see Grundle ascending, well, through your blind sight, you can sense Grundle is coming in really hot.
Let's see. It's a wooden crate. 9.8 meters per second. 30 feet.
It's up to you. I'll allow
Just
it.
want to like get under it and muscle catch the whole damn thing, but it probably won't work. It was a
Maybe
mostly
grab the
wood
rope.
lift, right?
Oh yeah, there's a rope down here.
Oh yeah, the rope. Yeah, I could go for the rope.
Sure. Make an athletics check using your hero point and your reaction. It'll be... Sorry, I said athletics. It's going to be a strength save.
Works for me. Same roll. 16. Looks like.
Right, Grundle is coming in pretty hot, so you lunge towards the rope, gritting through the rope burn, grasp onto the rope and halt it a bit, and Grundle stops and wavers a bit before softly landing onto the ground.
Hero point expended.
That
Yeah, everybody should have a new hero point because you guys got a long rest.
I stick my face over the edge of the
smooth as
bucket and go.
silk.
Shh.
Right? Guys
Did it.
are quiet. Boy is restrained. There is no light. All silent.
Like, there's a lot of. Can we go forward now? It's very
I
cramped.
don't know. Has Nephros communicated the tangos? Is he
Only implied
I'm
it
back.
to you. Oh my god. You were gone this whole time?
yes, no, sorry, I had to get up and help Sam with something.
Acceptable.
here? Samwise?
Okay, no,
What's going on? Nephros?
last I saw
Where are
Suvi
you?
got the strength
Why is he
save,
being
and I
quiet?
assumed lowered him down stealthily.
Did he die? Is he dead? I can't see.
I'm just like laying flush up against the wall, just like a corpse, just unmoving.
He did kind of beast the stealth, so we might not. might be able to follow.
Everybody is down here joining you. It is dark.
Yeah.
It is quiet. The kobolds have not been alerted. Boy is restrained. The kobolds are in the southwestern tunnel.
Yes.
There is a set of lone kobold tracks heading into the north tunnel. But
Yes.
nothing else. There's heavy foot traffic in this tunnel.
Yeah.
Of course,
lone
Vilna
track
is
behind me.
blissfully unaware of any of this.
Yeah, I will reach out and sort of grab Vilma by like the arm of the shoulder and pull it down and kind of try and huddle everyone in, and then explain to them like, there's 2 tracks going off to the southwest. I saw 2 kobolds in there. there's one set of tracks going up north, but I haven't heard any chatter up that way. And sort of ask, like, which way do you think we should go?
Here for purpose.
The way we saw the things.
There's less this way, though. Start with one, see how we do. I don't know.
No, I think that's not a bad idea. Let me see if I can get a look.
Let's make sure we don't get flanked by a bunch of sleeping kobolds, you know?
Yeah, Nephros is going to try and do the same thing, kind of peek around and get a look into this room to see if he sees where that one set of tracks came from.
Guess I'll take boy off your hands.
Yes.
So Nephros, you're checking out the northern one?
Yes.
Okay. You follow the tracks in here. You don't see anything. There's a similar shaped room to the last sort of mine area that you were in. There's a ridge in the center that ramps up to the far end and a bunch of niches. I think you can see like some sort of like rough surfaces in there. There might be some more ores in there, or it might be spent. Can't really tell through your dark vision.
All right. Well, I guess I will very slowly proceed into the room and flag everyone in behind me, I guess.
Okay.
I'm kind of trying to follow the tracks on the ground and see, like, if they turn left, I'm going to stop at the corner and look around it, stuff like that.
Okay. Make a survival check or investigation. Either one will work, actually. Okay, you're following the footsteppies into the room. The echoing sound of a waterfall starts to fill this chamber, especially coming from the west. You can see that there is an opening in this chamber leading out into the central shaft into the Underdark.
That's what I figured.
You are following the tracks, Grundle close behind you. They seem to lead up onto the ridge. Looks of it. It looks like they're heading up one of the ramps, like the left side.
All right. Well, I'm going to flag everyone in behind me. I'm not going to move forward until everyone else is like sort of stacked up behind me. And then I will very carefully kind of keep following the footsteps up onto the little ridge.
Are you using a visual cue in the dark?
Yeah. Obviously.
Yeah.
Well,
No,
I
no,
assume
people around you start to move. Suvi is able to like guide you to the rest of them.
I was about to say, I assume
people
like those of us, like Grundle can see me because he has dark vision. I assume he's like holding an arm out for Suvi, and Suvi's holding an arm out for Vilma or something like that.
Yeah,
We've got a
Grundle's
little chain
Holding
going.
hands, skipping through the jungle.
I'm moving based off of what I see on the stream right now, so
Yeah.
I'll
A
be
brief
here.
description of the room.
Okay. Yeah, so I'm going to try and very carefully move up here to those footsteps and see what there is to see.
You follow them up. They continue around. And as you make your way up there, the tracks seem to be investigating one of the niches. You can see a broken mining pick on the ground, but the tracks stop here.
Do we know what direction these tracks were leading towards or away from here?
They were leading into this chamber.
Yeah, I've been walking along the direction of the tracks. Can I investigate like the ore and the mining pick, I guess, to try and see if there's any clues there?
Sure. Investigate away. It seems like it snapped from just a swift, like, bludgeon, but otherwise it looked like it was in working order. It doesn't look like it snapped from cracking stuff. You can see some pebbles on the ground from where they were chipping away at one of the niches. But otherwise, you can't really intuit much more than this. There aren't any tracks leading away from this area. It's as if they just vanished.
Nephros is going to just kind of reach out a hand and start patting the ore for like irregularities.
Start petting the ore.
Stroke it.
I'm going to need you to make a sleight of hand check. Fiddle around inside of the ore, and you pull out a single tourmaline, probably worth a gold piece.
Nice.
Nothing bad happens.
Oh, well, that's good.
Tourmaline's radioactive.
You pull out a single poisoned tourmaline.
Nothing bad happens immediately.
Geiger counter.
Yeah. Nephros is gonna gesture. He's gonna walk away. He's gonna gesture to the tracks and how they stop, and then just kind of shrug at Grundle.
Where'd they go?
I don't know. Maybe they climbed up. Do you see anything on the ceiling?
60
I
feet of
look-
vision.
Make a
Look up.
perception check. This chamber is a bit taller than the others.
Could V get light?
Yeah, there's no light, so it is with disadvantage. Yeah, Grundle, you're peering up at the ceiling. It looks like there's some stalagmites up there.
Dark mantles.
Stalactites or stalagmites. Just
Oh.
nervously.
Nephros is gonna try and whisper, speak at a moderate volume, sort of the same as like the waterfall, to Vilma, like, it's okay, you can put some light in here.
I'm gonna keep it in the light projecting in front of me because I know I'm at an entrance at least.
Sure.
Mm.
You put it in the palm of your hand and kind of like use your other hand to serve as like a hood to this
Do some
light coin.
shadow puppets.
Do some shadow puppets. Oh, there's a monster up there.
That one's an elk.
This one's big hunk.
This one's big hunk.
Start looking up around.
Suvi, with your passive perception, you spot something moving about the ceiling. It looks like a small mass of spiked tentacles.
Oh,
As you spot it, it kind of recoils into one of the darker recesses hidden by the shadows.
there's something watching us on the roof.
Well, I'm certainly getting out of here then.
Back out of here slowly.
With our eyes on the ceiling.
Are there tracks going towards the Underdark pit?
No, they headed up here before they stopped. Oh, something on the wrong. They headed up here before they stopped.
Okay, and there. I was just checking if there were any at all.
No,
That makes
there are
sense.
not.
Okay.
Although, I'll have you make a perception check, though.
You will.
Perceive.
That's nice.
You don't have to lie, you can perceive.
I won't do anything with it, but it's nice that I have one.
I got the roll.
Well, what you do spot is a small jawbone of what looks to be a kobold. It's half buried in the
We're
stone
not the
dust.
only predators in this cave.
This is the hunting ground of whatever that creature is. Seems to be it seems like it's hiding from us, or the light at least, maybe.
Doesn't seem to
Thinks
have
it's
come
hidden.
down from its hiding
How
place,
high
and
up
it
is
seemed
it?
to recoil when the light was taken out. It's about 20 feet up. It has cover at this point.
Well, seems to be
Yeah.
stalking us.
Yeah, I'm totally okay with just getting out of this room and going and killing those kobolds we came for.
Yeah, this seems to be a kobold hunter at least. I think once they move in, that thing will move
I
out.
recognize the creature. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'll let you make.
Nature?
It'll probably be
History?
Arcana.
Oh.
-1 either way. It's all the same.
I miss 3.5, and it's very specific knowledge checks sometimes.
Knowledge stalagmite freaks.
Yeah, you haven't seen anything like that. It definitely doesn't look natural.
That ain't no beast.
Octopuses belong in the water, not in the sky.
Stone topus.
So we
All right.
know there are kobolds the other way, right?
Yes.
Okay, so
And so far they don't know we're here, so we got to
Yeah.
jump on
did you
them.
see how many there were?
I only saw 2.
Okay, and how far away were they?
Oh, maybe 15 feet down the hallway? 20 feet, maybe?
We can get the drop on them and save us some time.
They could
Yeah.
get the drop on them. I wouldn't be help with that, so it'd be up to you.
Yeah, me and Suvi can take some shots at him.
We could always take one alive and then put it here and use it as bait to get the thing out, and then we can kill that.
Couldn't we just feed it a dead one?
I mean, maybe.
Works with the trolls.
When I used to go fishing, live bait was always better than the dead bait.
I'm sure that beast is only going to attack if we aren't here in a group. Don't be caught alone.
I'll definitely
We
keep.
should all usher
the light.
ourselves out in a group.
Um,
Yeah, at least until we're around this corner, get the light out.
yeah, I'll stand around this entrance, just making sure that creatures don't come in. But I won't be able to help with their sneak attack. So
Okay. Nephros sneaks on ahead, Grundle following in tow,
Yeah.
Vilma taking up the rear. Suvi kind of interspersed there. Right. Nephros, make a new stealth check.
Okay.
Um,
What is it, courage?
Like the beatboxing.
the things I do for love. Sneak around, and they don't sense you at all. Looks like they've grown bored with poking the rat and are now throwing it against the wall. It still seems to be dead, but looks like they're having a fun time. Looks like they're trying to see how many times it'll bounce.
Invented the sport of rat ball. This is how Blood Bowl was invented.
Just kids having fun. All right, I will,
Oh,
I guess,
cool.
wait until Suvi gets up next to me.
Sure.
Then
Grundle is
will...
also near you.
Should we all
I'm
switch
here
to sneak
too.
time?
Yeah, you'll all need to make stealth checks as you come up. Nephros.
I think I also realized that Suvi can't see in the dark.
Yeah, I
Makes
can
sense.
see 10 feet with blind sense.
He can see you, Dark, and Grundle.
Okay. So Suvi can run
I
out
have
once I've
Daredevil
shot.
vision for 10 feet.
Once I take a shot at one of them, Suvi can run forward to attack.
So I might try to sneak a little closer, actually.
Okay.
Maybe I'll try to get in front of you.
Grundle is kind of kicking up a few stones as he goes, but the kobolds still seem a little preoccupied.
I'm improving.
It was a little bit of a stretch, but they have not noticed you. The noise was masked by the flopping of a rat.
The flopping of rat.
Which tunnel are they down?
Down this tunnel.
Okay, well. Tally ho.
Right.
gonna
Well,
try to get into
Suvi is near you. Oh, you said you were trying to sneak a little closer, Suvi?
I'll see if I can detect them on my radar.
Sure. To get that close, you'd probably definitely need to make a new stealth check.
Alright, so that one doesn't work. Fine. Yeet. Even better.
Okay. Suvi, masked by the dust on the ground, is gauging his footfalls, especially kind of matching them with the flopping of rat. And
Incredibly silent for a 7.5-foot tall creature.
yeah,
It's
Be
the furry
fair.
feet.
it's the furry feet. Suvi are, furbolgs are, I guess, like the, they're the halflings. They're the hobbits of the giant world. And I don't like that anymore. That
Short foot.
undo.
Now that those words have left my mouth, I don't like them.
Well, the
It's very
Goliaths are called short
fluffy.
folk by actual giants, right?
I
That's
actually
in
don't
their lore
recall.
somewhere.
Either way, canon recalled. Uncanons your...
Well,
Mhm.
you can move my piece up until I see kobolds. if you
Sure.
want.
You should be able to move one to the left, and you'll be able to see them just around
Yeah.
the corner.
That's all I needed.
You can daredevil one of them, yeah.
Dance to the left.
Nephros, you see Suvi up near a corner as one of the kobolds is going to fetch the rat. He gives it a little rat kiss and picks it up and takes it to his friend and starts dancing with it.
How's Arrakis?
This is my lunch.
Oh.
I gesture to Nephros and whoever can see my hands to come over here.
Okay.
Okay.
Not in canon.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I mean, from here, do I have a clear shot on one of them?
They probably have partial cover until you move out,
Yeah, like out of the tunnel, basically.
like there.
Oh, okay, out to there. All right. I'll move around the edge then.
You kind of.
Is this going to be another stealth check?
No. You only moved around the edge, and if you're about to shoot, you don't need one.
Okay. I will take a shoot on the one that I suppose has a clearer shot, which is like probably the closest one.
Okay. We are now going to roll for initiative. Everybody will be surprised, except for I'm gonna just grab Boy because I realized Boy was left behind. But I'll make sure Boy is kind of left near Vilma. Okay. Let's do
Snoop.
Yep, people. combat track. Start, and lo and behold, with a 2018 Nephros.
2018.
And then both the kobolds.
Yes.
Of course.
And then both the kobolds. Well, they're surprised, technically.
Ah, yes, Greek and
That's true.
Smul.
Grek and Small. Not that you
Name
guys know.
them to try
Small. G.
to see if he can make us feel guilty for killing them if they're named.
Oh, I'm sorry. Do you speak Kobold?
Draconic.
Nephros
Or
peers
Draconic?
around the side and looses an arrow.
Yes.
Gadoosh.
Thwip.
With an 18, with Suvi being slightly in the way, I know he's like crouched up onto the side. Small is going to be hit by that.
Small, no, I loved him.
They are wearing probably they are wearing hide armor actually, so that's padded. I saw the icons there.
Oh, okay.
Thankfully that doesn't really apply to you.
Nice. Not even the sneak attack.
Yeah, it goes out for 10 piercing, and even without the sneak attack, the kobold goes down.
Nailed to the wall.
Thunk.
The other kobold is shocked by this. It sees the rat fall to the ground, and you can see tears welling up in its eyes.
I'm worried about the rat.
No more rat ball.
Anything
I
else for you,
guess,
Nephros?
I will cunning action try to hide, like lay up against the wall again, I guess.
Okay. You duck up against the wall and effectively disappear. Small is dying. Grek is surprised. Suvi, it is your turn. An arrow whizzes past you.
Well, he moved a little out of view, so creep up. Oh, Brick. Shoot him!
Alright?
Give him a nice little longbow drubbing.
Pull out your longbow, arc it towards the sky, and an arrow flies straight up into the top of the cavern and descends, barreling down onto the kobold.
Scream.
That hits.
Don't mind that 3, it's 10.
Grek is skewered
Turn off that. Alright.
and dies.
Well, that was easy.
That was a lot of preparation for arrows.
Look at Nephros go thumbs up. Don't find him because he's hidden.
For two children that we just murdered.
Yeah, you
basically.
thumbs up back into the hallway.
Vilma, it is your turn.
Oh, it's my turn. Okay. Well, I'm mostly
Oh, well,
watching.
then let me
this,
put myself
waiting
back into
for some notification to move on, pretty much, because I don't want to screw up their operation over there.
Alright. Vilma,
Mm,
Expert ninjas.
as your turn begins,
mm.
you're attacked by tentacles.
She
Had the
into it.
light. How? Where? I was looking in this direction the whole time.
You were. It descends quickly from the ceiling.
I was looking at the.
Don't worry,
You
I
get
missed you.
slurped.
It got a very high perception check. Or, sorry, very high stealth check that beat
perceived you
your
so hard.
passive.
I was looking for. Okay, fine.
Slurp, slurp.
It's the only thing I was worried about.
It has a very high
Oh,
stealth,
still
I'm
worried
afraid.
more.
It's a sneaky. I lost track. Yeah, I lost track. Okay. Well, 13 hits. So.
Fun. Just had to start the combat again. Combat music again. Let's find a different one. This one. Alright.
Oh, Grail.
Yes. A 13 does hit you.
Yes, it does.
Okay. You're gonna need to make a con save as you take
Great.
13 damage.
Everything's great right now.
Ow.
A tentacled brain, centered with a
Oh,
beak,
boy.
descends from the top of the tunnel from which you're looking. It quickly barrels into the tunnel, and as you go to swat at it with your rapier, its tentacles are already upon you.
I'm using Stone's Endurance immediately. I'm not taking that much damage. Holy crap. Oh no, is that natural 20? Is that the natural 20 bonus damage?
Oh, that is, you're right.
Okay, never mind then. If it's
So it's
just
actually,
four.
it's actually the 4.
Okay.
Okay.
Still kind of sucks, but
Hey,
okay.
geeks.
Still not great.
Still not
Yeah, you
great.
little sneaky little.
Okay. You've succeeded at your con save, but you are now grappled by the tentacles. It starts pulling you away at half movement speed.
It's a barnacle.
It has used some of its movement speed to get here.
I would think so.
So it only pulls you 5 feet, using 10 feet of its movement. Alright. Then it makes a big attack.
It attacks again?
Yep.
Get beaked.
Thought you were missing out?
This is 100% what I was trying to. Okay. Please don't hit me anymore.
Its beak smacks into thin air as you divert its bulbous head away from you. You shout for your teammates, who are not surprised by this. It is now your turn.
My turn.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
Turn.
Get
Um,
turned.
you son of a, you sneaky little bastard. I'm going to stab it with my sword.
All right. I mean, that's a gauged response. You can do that.
You can try.
I'm going to use 2 hands.
Behold the power of 2 hands.
Yeah.
You swing your long sword around, nicking it right in the where it probably would have had an ear. A bit of slimy ichor comes out of its gross body,
Hit him in the brain jiller.
and it has padded armor, so that's going to be +2.
Great.
Well, not to the damage, just just for future.
6 sword
6 slashing.
damage.
It swipes through it, but it is only
Oh,
a
you-
glancing blow.
That's 6. I'm dead. Oh god. 6. No.
I'm only have a
no.
million HP. Can't even see it. I'm just
Oh,
picturing a
no.
very small movement.
Okay. Well, that's my action.
Anything else?
And then, yeah, I'll use my bonus action to inspire Boy to help me.
Boy, get over here! Help! Help your mistress!
Do what I say. Oh,
Grundle,
no.
it is your turn. You hear Vilma's cries for help.
Oh no, that's not good.
You see her being dragged away by tentacles.
Oh, maybe I should give him a minute.
Where's my eyesight?
15,
Just put the light on and keep it.
20. So it's grappling her?
Yep.
Can I move into that space and attack? Or can I be here and hit it?
Yeah, but you'll be squeezing, so you'll have disadvantage.
Do you have enough to go to the next one over? What's your movement speed?
Can
30.
you fit through the crack there?
Oh.
So it was 5, 10, 15. Well, no, I was here. So 5, 10, 15.
Yeah, you probably can't move through Vilma with
Can I
that
go?
last bit of movement.
Yeah,
Well, you can grab
Five,
Vilma and try to pull her
10.
away.
15, 20.
I guess you could.
Yeah, I would go here.
25, and then you wouldn't have enough to get out of there
Yeah.
because you need
alright.
10 feet of
Just
movement
making
to
sure
move through people.
Use
Well-
your muscles.
It's making me very angry that I can't get there, so I'm gonna do that. Get all mad, and then I'll try to hit it with disadvantage, I guess.
Reckless.
Would you like to reckless attack to
I
negate
don't
that?
think I
Hmm.
can.
If you're taking the attack action, you can choose it right now.
Oh, you can just do. All right, I thought it had a.
No, you can just use it whenever.
action or something.
You don't even have to
Yeah,
rage.
why not? I'll just reckless and.
Okay, you negate the
Great
disadvantage.
Oh,
Go
it doesn't
ham.
matter, I suck.
Rush in.
Oh, plus padding.
It is padding, so
15.
it has +2. So that does hit.
Okay.
I believed in you.
Don't worry about the good numbers
Yeah.
because I didn't crit.
But you dealt 6 damage.
Really? Oh, one. Thanks.
Aw.
Nice.
We are so unlucky. Oh my god.
Trade by the deuce. Well, that doesn't sound good.
Anything else for your turn?
Nope.
All right.
Great initiative numbers you guys got.
It is Boy's turn.
Get him,
Boy is crowded in here. Boy is trying to get at the Grell, but can't. It's going to ready action, I guess, to dash into
Boy,
the
go
room.
through my legs. Go through my legs. Go get him.
There's already 2 people squeezing there. Boy can't really get through.
Mental attacks.
All right, Nephros, it's your turn. You hear cries coming from down the hall. Boy and Grundle
Yeah.
have run.
Let's see, 5.
The real
A
boss of this
10,
dungeon.
A 15.
20.
A 20. Sorry, it's like super laggy on my end.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Yeah, you seem to be
And
having
I see
problems.
that- Yeah, no, yeah. It's story of my life.
There is a significant blockage in this tunnel. You could probably shoot at the Grell, but it definitely has +5 to its armor cover.
Yeah. Let's see.
Goodness is you don't get sneak
5.
attack.
Right, sure. Let's see, I use 20. If I were to cunning action dash, can I tumble through everybody to like the other side of the Grell?
You could try to go over your companions, but that would require an acrobatics check with a DC 15.
Sick
You have
flips.
to like do some kick flips off of people's heads and stuff.
I mean, I'm sure you have a good plus in it, and I'm sure.
I think that's more likely to
Now that
hit
you've
than
said it.
+5 to its AC, so let's do that. Yeah.
Risk and reward.
Womp.
Or risk.
You'll never roll a double digit.
I will never roll a
Hit
double digit
level
in
9
anything I
with
have
reliable
4 or
talent.
higher.
You jump on Boy and then onto Grundle and try to jump off Grundle, but Grundle is in a furious rage. He knocks you off into this little niche over here and then knocks himself prone.
Yeah, alright.
Oh, he's out of the way now.
Yeah, great.
Now it's impossible to hit at the Grell from here
Yeah, exactly.
without, +5 and range and stuff.
Yeah, exactly. I'm just trying to think if there's any way I can get out of here if I'm forced to just stay here and ask people to move. I
Since you
actually haven't even used my action. Actually, can I just help Grundle back up? Since I can't attack it, like I might as well just help him back up from prone.
You could
Sure,
help
you can
me
use your
out
action
of
to
the
help
ground.
him up from prone.
Yeah, but I
Hang on
assume if
now.
I can't attack the Grell, I assume I also can't yank you out.
You could, well, since she's there, you could try to pry the tentacles off of her. but you won't land any vital blows or anything. So you could assist her with her with an escape check.
I think I'm gonna get Grundle up.
Okay.
Yeah. If this thing walks away, I want him to be able to attack it.
I left for 2 seconds. How am I prone?
Nephros jumped on your head.
Yes.
Thanks, bud.
The
I
standing
Goomba stomped you
horse
and then I
backflip
got you
did
back
not
up.
work.
Yeah, but Nephros used his action to get you up from prone.
Aight, sweet.
Great.
Get up, boy.
Nephros, anything else?
No,
Made me
that's
angry.
literally what I've got. I mean, if using my movement did not allow me to move through them without a DC 15 check, I'm certainly not going to say, oh, I try to use the rest of my movement to move through them again.
Got a bonus action?
I use my bonus action to dash.
Oh.
Suvi, it is your turn. Everyone has gone down the hallway.
Oh, that doesn't sound good. Running. 1,
Running.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna have to. Yeah, I'll just dash into view. About 5 steps there.
Right, it
There's
is
the grill.
a flustercuck in this hallway. Vilma is being
The
dragged off by a grell as Grundle angrily swipes at the beaked terror. Anything else?
Use my action to dash. Just gonna favorite foe mark the guy because I can see him. So that on mark
Okay.
concentration for me. I don't know how to do it.
You're my favorite.
Hunter, favorite foe mark.
I'll find a little. I'm sure there's an icon. I've had it before. It's a target.
Yeah, you just use the target I have.
Okay,
I'll do it.
you
That's
rush
me.
around the corner and point out the grell like the evil monkey. You are my favorite foe.
A foolish samurai grill.
My favorite
Wielding a
customer.
foolish bard, wielding a foolish longsword.
An
All right.
unspeakable
Fucking
grell.
Right, the grell uses 10 feet of its movement speed to move out of Grundle's space. Grundle, get an
That's
attack of
very
opportunity.
helpful.
And since you're
Oh,
not
yeah.
prone, you can make it.
Sweet.
How about that?
Oh yeah.
Right,
Rock
yeah,
him.
you swing batter, and that is gonna hit.
That's an attack.
That's what we want to
Numbers.
see.
Barbarian
That's an
activate.
attack.
Yeah, those are numbers.
Now that you have room, you use that wiggle room to wiggle that axe right into the side of its head.
Maximum
It gets stuck in the thing's like brain cavity, and a chunk of fat falls off. Let's do a minus 17. Now that's a chunk. The creature is bloodied as it starts dripping ichor all over the place. It continues to move. Uses another 10 feet to move here. And it uses another 10 feet to move
This
here.
is you kill an alley all over again.
That bitch better be moving at half speed.
It is. I said it's using 10 feet of movement every time I moved at
Yeah.
5.
Will this boy get an opportunity, or is... Well, no, that's... Never mind.
And boy does not have
Because
reach.
Grell was there. Then who was phone? Grell is going to use a beak attack against Vilma as it's dragging along. It only has done one move.
Cheeky beaky. Ow.
Grappled.
Holding that beak away as hard as I can while it's holding me.
Just
No.
hanging on to the beak with 2 hands.
Grappling doesn't give advantage, right? That's just restrained, I think.
Yep. Grappling is just grappling.
Yeah, just grappling is just grappling.
Zero
Otherwise, the
movement
grappler
and
feat would do
kidnap
nothing.
movement.
Okay, and you have padded armor, right, Vilma? Because you have leather.
I believe so, yes.
Anyway, it's now going to attack with its tentacles.
Oh, good. That's what I wanted. Oh, great. That's what I wanted.
Okay, I'm going to need another con
Oh,
save.
good. I'll be paralyzed too. That's what also I wanted. If I fuck
Do
this
it.
up. Yeah.
Oh,
That would dignity.
that's an interesting bit of text there at the bottom there.
Well, I'm
Grell has
paralyzed.
advantage on attacks against the grappled target.
Oh, hey. Look at that.
Okay.
Huh.
Um,
So he's actually dead. Alright, never mind.
retroactively, it's actually
Oh, retroactively? Great. Thank you.
it's actually a 12 piercing damage,
Well, I'll stone that because I'll die to that.
and the tentacles did a 7.
Roll that d12.
Great. Okay, well, I'm down then.
Vilma goes down and is paralyzed as they are dragged towards the edge. The Grell seems to be struggling now that it's bloodied and hefting this hefty creature. It's the conditions thing. Paralyzed.
Seems
What
rather
else?
unnecessary
What else we
on an
got here?
unconscious monster.
What we got?
Yeah,
Unconscious. Let's pile it on. Let's
Did it have a free attack while
Dying.
I'm down too and get another
We got there
instant
you go.
there it
death
is.
saving throw?
Blinded. We need blinded.
Technically not. Well, I mean, you're unconscious, but dying encompasses unconscious.
I'm definitely frightened and terrified. Give me those two.
Okay. That's its full turn. Full last turn. Vilma, make a death save.
Thank you. I wanted. Yeah, that's what I wanted.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Grundle, it's your turn.
Oh no.
Grill technique.
And okay, so it's what's the situation here?
Vilma
It's
is-
floating.
It is floating and trying to drag Vilma out into the open air here, and save its own life from you guys, honestly. The Grell looks bloodied. It is dragging Vilma along the ground, but she is still on solid ground. The Grell is floating in midair like a balloon trying to kill its passenger.
Boy. All right. I am going to throw a hand axe at it.
Right? Pull out a hand axe. Yeah!
Yay!
That's gonna hit.
Can you just get me, please?
Well,
This is one way to do
Not
it.
Getting another round.
Okay.
Alright,
7 damage.
That's the best crowd control.
slams into the Grell, sticking out of it. The Grell shakes it off, and the hand axe falls into the abysmal Underdark.
Oh no!
You
My
don't-
hand axe.
You do not hear it land.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Anything
Yeah,
else for you,
great.
Grundle?
I assume trying to just hold on to Vilma would be an action, so I don't think I have any more
Move out of the
resources
way.
to do that.
Can you
Yeah,
grab
I'm gonna
onto
go
its
here.
tentacles?
Ah,
Well, that's probably an action.
Yeah, I assume so.
Yeah. Trying to free
Gonna
Vilma
just-
is an action.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go
To the side.
Sure would be nice if we had a lay on hands
Yeah.
paladin right now.
here to get out of the way of somebody that can save her.
Sure. Grundle gets out of the way.
oh.
Boy.
Out of the way. Out of the way,
I miss-
boy.
Boy goes towards Vilma and is going to try and free her.
He has bardic inspiration.
Does.
He's not gonna
Uh,
try a medicine check to heal you?
Sadly, I think that's a little beyond Boy's
Band-Aid, dog.
capabilities. Boy grabs at Vilma's leg and starts pulling. Let's do...
At least he'll save the leg.
At least we can shave the leg. Okay, the escape DC is 15. I had to scroll up to find it. Let's do it, and let's add that once we roll.
Crush it.
Maybe we don't add it. Maybe we'll save on. Maybe we'll save that. Wait, is it a... It's a D6, right? I was thinking D4 for
It's
some
a
reason.
D6.
Then yeah, we'll do that.
Roll spicy. Don't roll it all.
Boy is feeling
Do it.
inspired by the song that Vilma silently
Ooh.
gave to Boy.
The sound of silence.
And that just makes it. Boy
Yank.
wrests Vilma from
Oh, I made a
the
good
Grell's grasp and pulls Vilma.
Good
Actually,
boy.
how far did Boy move? We got what?
Wolf's
What-
got
what,
40
20,
feet,
15,
so he's
20 feet?
It has 40
half.
feet, so he went 5, 10, 15, 20. Not 20.
4 squares is 20, yeah.
Yeah, but he didn't go into... I guess he did go into Vilma's space, so he can go another 10 feet back, I believe. So he can go
Just
up...
being jerked around. I haven't done anything but get jerked around this whole time.
Fight over the carcass.
Okay, you're no longer grappled.
Well, you're one square safer.
Yeah,
one less little icon on me.
and you're prone, so you're not really blocking that space very much. Nephros,
Hand
it's
off
your
the
turn.
dying person.
What's all this then?
Boy is dragging an unconscious and dying Vilma away from the ledge. She must have been about to jump, and Boy just attacked her. Or it could have been that Grell.
Oh! Or it could have been the Grell. Golly.
The conspiracy deepens.
Decisions.
Oh boy, Rick.
Kill the thing or save
I'm
my
not being
friend.
able to
Kill
see
the
a
thing or save my
temporary go here.
friend. Kill the thing or save my friend.
Fame and glory never ends.
Yeah.
Somehow the grid is completely disabled. Oh,
Hey, you know what? I don't know anything about medicine. I'm gonna take a shot at the grill.
Nephros takes a good 5 of his 6 seconds pondering, and then points at the ground.
are you pondering
Yeah,
what I'm
and
pondering?
misses.
An arrow flies into the Underdark, another donation to the Abyss.
Yep. Shibalba.
Shibalba? Whip! Anything else for your turn?
Yeah. I guess I will.
Action hide?
I guess I could. There's no
Down
real
the
sense
road?
in me moving around elsewhere, so I'll just cunning action hide, I guess, yeah.
Okay. Duck behind over there. Suvi, it's your turn. Your favorite enemy has just lumbered away through the air.
Son of a bitch. 1, 2, 3, 4. What is it? Difficult terrain?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
You can see it. And I'm going to say it's...
Can I go here and have access to anybody?
You can go there, technically. You have access to Vilma, but the thing will have cover from you.
Boy's got her covered for dragging at least, but I should probably make a medicine check, huh?
You're wise.
Yeah.
I'll
try
get to you!
Make sure she doesn't at least bleed out.
Right.
Band-aids.
Wise in the ways of medicine.
You whip out those sweet-ass bandages and start wrapping them around the wounds of your fallen comrade. It seals off the wound with a bit of pressure, a bit of luck. Vilma does a little anime cough up of the blood. She's still not moving.
Get the don't bleed finger wiggle. And
The don't bleed finger wiggle?
I don't know.
I honestly don't know what
Medicine
that...
check to not die. I don't
okay.
know.
A wave of the hand, I see. You chastise Vilma for bleeding and she stops.
Well, you gotta be bleeding.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to.
I'm sorry, teacher. I'll
I
stop
was
bleeding.
looking for this thing the
Okay.
whole time, and it just snuck up on me.
Okay, so I'm at 5 squares, so can I move up right here? Nah, I'll just stay here.
Yeah, maybe not.
Might be
Fuck
less
that.
safe there.
Fuck that. You can
Right.
Go.
It is the Grell's turn.
Come at me, Grill.
The Grell is away,
Hi, Grill.
and it starts ascending.
Oh, it's ascending.
It floats up. It goes
It
to heaven.
T-poses.
Well,
I start
it's more
dying.
like an asterisk pose with all of its tentacles.
Sure.
Vilma, you're no longer dying. Grundle, it's your turn.
Hey, it's me.
I can once again see everything. Things are just really messed up on my side. Let me refresh.
Can I
I guess lag is
see?
good for vision.
You can see it with your dark vision. It's hard to see, but it is 30 feet above you.
30 feet.
Actually, forgot it can dash, technically. It's actually 60 feet above you, so it's just about to leave your dark vision.
Alright.
Freaking flying bastards.
Let's see. What's the thrown?
If it's a javelin, you
Oh,
got
okay.
120 feet.
I got 120 feet. Okay, I'm gonna throw a javelin at it. Why not?
Yeah, but it's beyond 30 feet, yes?
Yeah, so you got disadvantage.
So you have
120 feet.
disadvantage. You can negate that if you're reckless.
Yeah, might as well. I mean,
Reckless Yeetus.
what you gonna do? Try to attack me?
Yeah. What's it gonna do?
Stab me?
Says man grabbed.
10.
Well, negating the disadvantage, that does not hit.
Not a great roll.
Assert dominance.
Another donation to the darkness. the javelin goes in a high arc before kind of slowing down, changing its trajectory a bit, and then falling down into the pit.
Then you hear an oof as it kills somebody at the bottom.
Oh, you don't hear that one land either. All right, anything else?
I don't think I hit it.
Yeah, I got nothing else.
Looks
So
like we drove
just
it
go
away.
back here.
Boy doesn't do anything. Nephros, top of the round.
Well,
If you're still not in Roll20, I can tell you that you can get to the ledge. It is 60 feet away, so it's like right at the edge of dark vision.
okay, I'm back in now. I mean, I guess I'll do that.
We got to lose.
Yeah, I guess it's a free. Yeah. All right, sure.
Get that XP in this milestone game.
Right? You fire up at the rail. You don't have disadvantage. Well,
He's
actually,
stealthed.
yeah, you do negate the disadvantage actually because of your stealth.
Well, it's
'Cause
not out of
technically-
light crossbows range anyway.
Well, I don't think it's the range. I think it's actually the darkness. Now that no, wait.
Hmm.
Dark vision treats it as low light. Yes.
Yeah, it's not blinded by dim light.
Either way, you hit.
Big
in
number.
spite of
either
Right,
everything.
right.
I don't know why I was going through this whole thing.
Discussing nothing. Move on.
I'm just every time I like discuss stuff, it's just kind of like reviewing the rules in my head,
Yeah, right.
and then
yeah.
getting
So,
good
like,
boy
there's this
pats from the DM in
crossbow.
the sky that is like telling me I
You
did a
did
good
it.
job
it
at the
has the
rules.
ammunition property, clearly.
Right. Any sneak attack damage? You didn't
I don't
have
think so.
disadvantage. Actually, that was why I was looking.
Yeah,
looking
'cause
into
even
it.
if I didn't have disadvantage, I didn't have advantage. So, unless you're saying I did.
You did.
Oh, okay, I did. Then I will roll sneak attack.
Grundle
Nice.
technically only had it because it was
Yeah.
beyond the
Attaboy.
range.
All right, well,
Snake eye.
Single
max on
snake.
max on the D8, min on the D6.
It all evens out.
And then
That
two experience.
does not do it in, but
Damn
it
it.
does hit. You see a little bit of drips of blood dropping down past you guys as it continues its ascent. Suvi, unless Nephros wants to get out of the way.
Yeah, I still have a cunning
Plenty of
action dash.
Backflip out of the way.
Did he move?
I'll go back out to here.
Works for me. My turn to shoot blindly into the dark.
It seems to be beyond your blind
Let me
sight.
just check one thing. Where is it? Where's my ability? Oh, there we go. This doesn't give me any hunter's mark like crap, does it?
I don't know if it can't. It probably can't hide from you or something like that.
It does 20
First
feet.
time on each of your turn when you hit it with a blah blah blah, it does bonus damage. Okay, nothing like that. Oh, I guess I can do a blind shot at disadvantage.
Certainly try. Know generally where it is.
Oh,
Well, a 20.
I
Will
sniff
hit.
the trail of blood dripping from the sky and try to trace
Yeah.
it up out of my vision and just.
The blood goes into your blind sight, then you triangulate it, angle your longbow up, then now at a proper longbow range,
Trigonometry.
it hits its target.
do bonus damage?
Yeah, I do with your.
Yeah, 1d4.
You're
my favorite.
It's a 1d4. It's a 3. It's a 10 total.
Kiss the arrow as it goes to the as you knock the arrow. You're my favorite.
I do with a 10er.
A tenor of damage goes up into the sky, finds purchase in the Grell's underside. You hear a muffled shriek from from beyond the waterfall. Did I hit it? And you see a jellyfish-like creature tumble past you and descend into the Underdark.
That's a dead kobold. How'd that happen? Reach out and catch it. No.
Hey, those are my crossbows.
Just a deflating balloon sound as it.
I think we got him.
Oh.
Get away from this hole.
Nice.
Rise.
Holy moly, that was fun.
Anyway, are we out of
Still bad
It's
though.
fun.
that?
Vilma's
Yeah.
bleeding out.
Oh, not
Oh,
anymore.
worry, I taped it shut. It's fine.
She'll get better.
I taped it. I put some tape on
Piece of
it.
duct tape.
Put some scotch tape on there.
Okay, fine. Out of the way. Too bad Venric got the friggin' stomach flu. Cure wounds.
Oh, thank you.
10. Ah,
Oh, yeah.
nice.
Nice. Oh,
These
I
cure
needed
wounds
that
have been
real
spicy
bad.
for a D10.
That is real. That's
Throw 'em
max,
up.
right?
Wake up. Blow
That's
cold
like,
air on your
Oh
face.
no, it's not quite max.
no.
Not quite, Max. But Vilma gets back on her
Still
feet.
slot.
It's a bit shaky, Vilma, as you feel a numbness fill your body. But the paralysis from the Grell's poison eventually fades after. So
I can't move my tongue.
That'll wear off.
You can't what?
Did anybody see
chew
a
on these
tentacle
rations.
monster? This was not how I fantasized tentacle monsters to go.
Oh,
Here,
you mean the
chew
big...
on this walnut.
Yeah. I gave it a big chop. Oh,
Yeah, you mean the meat balloon that fell down the pit.
Yeah, we killed it.
Oh, we surely alerted all the kobolds now with that noise.
Maybe they'll. Now we can kill them.
Did we hear any
It's
mounting
the
armies?
waterfall.
Yeah, I mean, they might not have heard anything over the waterfall.
yeah.
That's a good
Alright.
point.
Nephros and Grundle make why don't you make a freaking perception checks?
I got a new scar I can show off.
Soon you'll be covered in them completely.
that's fine.
Hey, all right.
I thought it said
This,
deception.
What?
this can't be possible.
One of them is a nat 1.
You didn't see anything.
That's a good roll for me. I mean,
Oh my god.
This can't be possible. How?
Just all grells.
You're all
We'll see it.
witnesses.
I mean, you roll good for attacks
Right.
typically, but just the things you're good at. Apparently, you're not.
The things we do for suffering.
All right.
Don't worry about
Thank
it.
you.
All right.
Boy in the head. I thought I saw it, and I blinked once, and then I couldn't see it, and this shit happens.
Yeah, I've never seen something like that in my life. I have no idea what that was.
I thought I was afraid of the light. I thought that was fine. Not fine.
Well, maybe we get you some new eyes. That's how it works, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it wasn't so much that it was like super hidden. It just like decided to take its turn when you were alone and then descended into the tunnel to attack.
Well, he's dead.
Didn't surprise you, so
Well, I
Sorry,
didn't know it was gonna
sorry, folks.
happen. So
well,
kind
it
of.
surprised me.
Well, we know it killed at least one of the kobolds, so it's kind of helpful.
Yeah, I mean, that explains the footprints.
It's at least
Get back
one
to
of
the
my
hunt.
favorite foes.
This is just one of my favorite foes.
Alright,
Shall we move on?
I'll,
You good? Can you
I'll
move?
be in the middle.
Yeah, let's get Vilma in the middle. Here, one of us should pull up the rear while the other one holds up the front between you and me, Grundle, I think.
All right, I'll be the rear.
Okay.
I think it was very gross and it hurt a lot.
Guard the Grundle.
What, do you need a towel?
Oh,
Yes.
Perhaps a clean white towel.
Oh, I'm goopy.
Perhaps a moist towelette? I offer you a nice towelette in these trying times.
so
Oh,
this is what it's like.
The
Bring it
torch is
out.
terrified, apparently. Oops.
Fear torch.
Were you trying to fear yourself while you had the torch
Yeah,
selected?
but I barely did. I had the torch selected.
And the fire is shaking a lot.
Ooh.
I think it's supposed to do
Fire
that.
out.
I think the
Well,
torch
it's a
has
yeah.
conditions.
It's actually glowing.
It does, that's what we were saying.
but the torch is terrified.
But how did the kobolds go?
Well, that did.
Oh, those are fine, yeah.
Okay. No troubles. Nobody get stabbed in the
Those weren't-
face.
Those weren't
I had
even
a name
fun
tag
at
that says
all.
Small.
No, I mean, really just you.
Yeah.
Nephros and Vilma and crew head back to where the kobolds was
What's
to
over here?
investigate.
What's this?
You
here.
look into a small, tunnel that looks like it was started here, but it slowly peters out. It looks like there's a bit of, tourmaline ore here embedded in the wall, but it would take some work to get it out.
Just checking, see if anything was left behind here.
Doesn't look like it. Mostly
Okay.
rubble.
Mostly rubble.
Oh, hey there, Fred! That was a bad joke.
Yep.
Um,
Let's get in this room
Died as they lived.
briefly.
11 days.
There are tables and chairs set up in this area. Looks like on top of the table is where another dead rat lies. It's got a few daggers poking out of it.
Is this like a bigger than usual rat, or
It is. It's about the size of a cat.
Rat of
That's a cat
unusually
rat.
large
Boy.
size.
Yeah, it is a rodent and it is unusually large. It's a giant rat.
Mm.
yeah? See, rats. Told you there were rats in here.
We didn't doubt.
Yeah, but I mean, there's got to be a lot of them to make as much chittering as we had.
Well, should we police the dead bodies? Make sure they're done.
Sure.
Check for cobalt pulse.
Yeah,
Yank my arrow out of him.
they do seem quite dead. There's no signs of life inside.
Good clean kill right through the lungs.
Can I recover my crossbow bolt?
Yeah, why not?
Cool.
Yep, I'll yank my one arrow out of this one.
The
So
kobold
good.
falls limp onto the ground. Thank you.
Yeah.
Up or down?
It's kind of cute now that you see him up close.
The
Oh,
path
look at
ahead
those lizards.
seems to descend slightly downward.
Don't go fraternizing with the enemy.
That one down or this one?
Nephros, all I
think
do is
north.
fraternize.
The north one seems to
Okay.
descend downward. This one seems to be level.
Looks like we should go north.
You peer around the corner, Soupy, but it's a dead end. Just
Yep,
filled with
nothing
rubble
here.
again.
No sleeping kobolds. Let us proceed.
Nephros taking up the lead as you guys descend.
Yes, I'm just going to stop moving whenever you talk in case you're telling me to
No, that's
roll
fine.
for anything.
I'm just filling the dead air, man.
Dead Airman was gonna be me soon.
Yeah, exactly. Dead airman.
Creeping through.
Dead
the
air woman.
pines. No signs
And
of any
Nephros,
kobolds in here.
There's, from the looks of it, besides Nephros's footprints, there's still quite a bit of foot traffic going up and down here from kobolds. There are some much more ancient dwarven tracks. I say ancient, more like 2 weeks or so. Long
1,000-year-old
since
footprint.
disturbed. There are a bunch of
Ancient kobold years.
in kobold years, yeah. There are various alcoves in the wall where mines look like they were started but never followed through on, as it descends into another level of dungeon.
Yep, it's a mine.
It's mine. Mine, boys.
It's me.
Mine, and I love it.
Mine.
Mine. Set up guys in marching order on the next layer.
Transition.
I'm trying. Damn it.
Trying, Sonny, I'm trying.
I'm having one.
I think I'm gonna.
Okay, Nephros, you
I think
descend.
I'll just cure wounds myself.
Sure, as you're heading down,
Sure.
just speak.
That's
word.
like
Top it
most
off.
of my life still that's missing. Okay, cool. We're good now.
Touch. Don't touch.
Kirito.
I only
And
use half of what I healed myself, but okay. Let's go.
Nephros, you come out onto a once again gaping Underdark tunnel after descending another like 15 feet or so on a gentle slope. There's a
Just
rickety.
posted up around this.
Sorry,
They were just like mining around an Underdark tunnel.
kind of. That's what they told you.
Oh
That's how
my
you get the most
God.
resources in Minecraft. You got to be in a cave.
Yeah, that's true.
They just found a natural cave and decided, let's dig this shit out. Dig this shit.
Dig down.
Yeah, Deep Rock doesn't send dwarves into the forest.
The center shaft has a wooden walkway extending from the opening that you guys came out of, and then it runs westward to another tunnel in the rock. In front of you, there is a large bucket, like the one you saw earlier from the lift, dangling from a taut rope that stretches southward across the shaft, connected to another wooden platform 15 feet away.
Oof.
Place is a
We'll
living
also
safety
have you
violation.
guys make perception checks. Well, those with dark vision.
Around the corner, just in case.
Is that something within 10 feet?
Yeah, I'll move over.
Blind sight.
So, with actually, it doesn't take that much perception. Suvi can't really see it because of their lack of dark vision,
Too far.
but Nephros, you are first to see that there are some occupants here. Specifically, there are 2 kobolds, and they are underneath a wooden platform about 30 feet above you guys, maybe 40 feet above. And it looks like they're like straddled underneath a wooden platform, and both of them seem to be using hacksaws to like saw away at some of these supports underneath the wooden structure. Looks like where you just came from. Can't really hear them or anything, but they seem to be talking to each other, but the din of the waterfall is too great.
I guess. I mean, have people moved up yet? Because I think if Nephros spots it, he's gonna sidle along everyone and sort of gesture to Grundle and point to them. I guess. Yeah.
I'm just gonna be in the back and closest to whoever is in front of me.
Sure. Vilma's in the middle, so Grundle, I guess technically, is in the back.
Boy, and then yeah.
Or well, Nephros can at least point it out to Suvi, but Suvi's squinting in the dark.
Yeah, like Suvi can't really see it. That's why I kind of want to
That's
sidle
scratching
back over
sound.
to.
Is there anything up there?
You back up to the rest of the party and give them the info.
Yeah, looks like there's 2 kobolds trying to saw off a platform from further up. I don't know. Do we
Sounds
stop
dangerous.
them? Do we let them do it?
Yeah, just kill it.
We
Shoot
had
it.
to get rid of kobolds, so why don't
You
we do
want me
that?
to throw one of my javelins?
Sure, but just wait until I. Here, I'll get ready. When you hear me shoot, throw your javelin.
Okay.
Should light the place up too.
I only got 20 feet of light, so
Or like
20
40
they're
feet
farther
up.
away from
40
that.
feet of dim.
Well, dim
Oh,
light can
what?
become normal light, so
And dim light for an additional 20. Yeah, so it'll be, if I let this out here, you'll have to shoot immediately, so
yeah.
whenever you want to make the
And
call.
it'll at least negate disadvantage on the attacks.
Yeah.
Same as before.
Yeah,
I'll take
it'll only
the
give you disadvantage on perception. Dim.
I'll take the one on the left when I could see it.
And Nephros takes aim.
Alright.
Suvi readies themselves.
I'll wait for the call to
One more
let the
thing
light
real
go.
quick. Can I blind sense underneath here to see if there's a kobold doing the same to this platform before we commit to anything? Perception?
Make a perception check. Put your hand to the wooden
Yeah,
beams
delivery,
beneath
not
you.
hiding. I can detect him.
Put a hand up to everybody to stop them.
Use the force.
With that perception, you do not sense anything.
platform seems safer. I don't know. Don't jump up and down or anything. I'm ready to fire.
All
You
right.
don't feel any vibrations or anything on the wooden structure, so there's probably not any beneath you.
Quietly
All right.
pull out an arrow and get ready.
Nephros will signal to Vilma and then let loose a shot.
And
Okay.
light it up.
Vilma
Tonight.
uncovers her light spell and fills the Underdark tunnel with light. The kobolds suddenly look towards the sudden appearance of light, but you all get your attacks. Let's roll for initiative. They will be surprised.
Initiative. Second initiative of the night.
I got
Oh,
9.
nine
I
of
got
those.
9
Infinity.
again.
Alright.
Scorp!
All right, Scorp is surprised. Boy,
Scorpion.
Orc, Vilma, it's your turn.
Step up and kind of like, oh, I don't want to pull myself. I'll step up
Insult them.
and hold the light out just a little bit closer, just in case it helps.
Tie it to a stick and hold it up.
And I will.
Get your gun.
I don't know if I'll inspire just yet. I think they got this.
Someone's rolling initiatives.
Nothing.
Very secretive.
I'll
Oh,
just be defensive while getting light to everybody.
Okay. Instead of attacking.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw my last dagger at a kobold. I think I'm good.
Jam your climbing kit in the wall or something.
Fair enough. You get ready to dodge. Nephros, let him loose.
Thunk. Epic thunk of victory.
You know, I
Yeah,
thought
okay.
about it and decided against it.
No, I will definitely do that.
It's true. Damage and sneak attack.
It's true.
Surprise,
It's true.
motherfuckers.
Yeah, it's true.
That's 12 damage.
Okay.
Well, as good as a max roll.
Left or right?
I think Suvi said he was taking the one on the left, so I'm hitting the one on the right. Wait, no,
My
his left,
left.
you're right.
My left.
All right, well, too bad.
A kobold
the one
falls
that's
into the
not dead.
darkness.
All right.
The other one
Uh,
starts yelping. Anything else, Nephros?
Yes, I'm going to move off of the platform
Okay.
into here.
You jump off of the platform. You hear noise coming from in here as two kobolds come out of recesses, tunnels.
All right. I guess I will. There's not really anywhere to hide, but maybe I will try and bonus. If you'll allow me, I'll
Do a
try and
split
bonus
jump
action
to go
hide.
out of the ceiling.
You can
It looks
hide
like-
from Scorp, but not really from them.
It looks like there's an
Alright.
alcove back here. Actually, is that what that is?
That's
I
just
didn't
enough
see
room to
anything.
move.
It's a
through.
slight
Can't
alcove.
really-
You could probably hide over there.
He's better off
but-
not blocking us, though. I mean,
Either way, two
Yeah.
kobolds, seeing the sudden light jump out from their hidey spaces, and they squawk at you in Draconic, if anybody speaks it.
I'm just picturing the noise the raptors make in Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I will try and
Baby
hide from
turtles.
Scorp, I suppose. But and then he'll shout. He'll or he won't shout. No, if they engage me, people are gonna hear it. All right, that's all he's got.
Sure.
If you're lucky, they won't drag you and throw you off.
It seems to be a common theme here.
They might be stronger than me.
Thwip is dead.
Oh no, it was swole balls the whole time.
Suvi, it's your turn.
And this initiative just keeps changing because there's kobolds everywhere.
Yeah.
Alright, well, there's one guy to shoot. He needs bullets. Long stick-shaped bullets.
All right.
Thinking an 18 probably hits.
It certainly does.
Narrow down some health points for these bastards.
8. This kobold is still alive.
Damn it!
It
You
takes a
didn't favorite enemy it.
it takes
I
a
only have 2 of
grievous
those. I'm not
wound.
wasting it on a fucking kobold.
Takes a grievous wound, kind of pinning it to the wood as it like pulls itself free. throws the
Okay.
arrow angrily into the abyss.
I need that, no! I'm gonna shift into that little alcove and press myself against real rock.
Grundle, it's your turn.
Oh, Gruntle was muted.
Thank God.
I don't know why it was so quiet.
10, 15, 20?
No, that's about it.
Guess I'll throw a javelin at this one.
Got a rock or something instead?
Yeah, right.
I mean,
Yeah.
I have 2 javelins, that's enough.
I'm gonna buy you guys each a case of darts when we get back.
I'll use.
We'll buy you more javelins when we get to the town.
Okay, thanks. Reckless attack because we go ham here, and then
Reckless yeets.
javelin. Oh, good.
That might still.
I don't
Got
know what
the,
its
Got the
armor
bonus,
is.
right? What do they have? Padding?
They have padding.
Ah, that neutral.
Okay,
then.
so 12.
That does not hit.
A javelin.
Dunk, dunk,
That
dunk.
was
Scorp.
my favorite javelin.
Scorp is a boss.
Scorpo.
The javelin looks like it's stuck in the
Oh,
wall
okay.
from the strength with which you threw it, but it did not hit its target. Scorp is clinging to dear
Well.
life.
Shucks.
Told you, Grundle.
Ew.
Precision.
I gotta get
not
you.
strength.
Right. These 2 kobolds were guarding and at the ready when they heard or saw light coming down here. They jumped to attention. Zerk approaches Nephros. He has a little spear in his hands,
Xerxes.
and he pokes at you, Nephros. And he says,
You intruders! You talk to Trex! Or be killed!
Well, okay. Don't need to kill. We can talk to Trex. I just need to tell my friends.
he ends his turn.
Hey.
Vought comes up.
Zerk, you kill this one? He talked to Trex. Talk to Trex. Then we kill? Then we kill, yes.
It's Scorp's turn. Scorp is going to scramble up along a harness that he's strapped into,
Lemon kits.
and he's going to climb back up onto the wooden structure above you guys.
So he was below.
He was
when we were
below you
walking
guys
across?
when you were coming in, but you didn't notice them. They were hacksawing away at the structure underneath.
Very sneaky.
Yeah, had you come back, they might have been done with their work. All right, he disappears and has total cover up there.
El Scorpo Grande.
Boy comes in and just kind of barks.
Shut up, boy. Boy.
Dilma, it is your turn. Nephros is kind of like putting his hands up in like whoa, easy guys, at 2 small creatures poking at him with little spears.
I will. I feel like I should go after that guy.
Send boy back around. Maybe you can
Yeah, I think.
maul him.
Can I take Boy with me and try to go back around and catch him?
Yeah, do that.
I'm gonna keep starting shit up there anyway.
Since we're in turn structure, we might need to actually like figure out how many turns it's going to take to get up there. But sure.
Yeah, oh well, yeah, it's up to you, I suppose. In the meantime, since Nephros is right there, I'll inspire Nephros since he looks to be in trouble.
I'll be back.
You got this. We'll go finish off the other one. You'll be fine. I'm gonna just go and take the light with me.
How long would it take to set up the climbing kit and go up the wall?
A while.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to go after this guy. Nails a piton into the wall.
I guess I'll use the dash and whistle to Boy to follow me.
Okay. Boy can easily keep up with you. So you're going to dash. That's total 60 feet. So 1, 2, 3. Go on to next level. Technically, can just that. Let's drag you over here.
Oh my! Oh wait, that's right. That's the only entrance on the way other side.
Yeah. Okay. So
So he's up even further
yeah.
than this. Oh boy.
Okay. You've used, I'll say, to get to here, your movement, but you still have a dash.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess here.
Sure. Boy off of you. I mean, you're in the dark, but you're able to follow Boy from here.
No, I brought my light with me.
I see.
Oh, this one.
It's an extra one, I guess.
That's an extra one. Okay.
Okay. Then we will go here. Vilma and Boy have gone away. They're light.
Vilma and Boy have gone away.
Okay. That's Vilma's turn. Nephros, it is your turn.
I'm gonna step slightly back so like Subi and Grundle can presumably see me and be like, excuse me, lads. These two gentlemen have given me a lovely offer to have us talk to a Trex in lieu of them attacking us. So I say we hear the fellow out and see what he has to say.
Well, that'll be good. Then we could just kill the leader and be done with it.
The opinions of Grundle do not represent the opinions of this party.
I mean, sure. Lead the way, powerful, scary kobold.
Yeah. Oh, I get it. Yeah, bring us to your leader.
Right?
Hey, what happened to Vilma?
She went that
doing
way.
a
I don't
thing.
know.
She was very inspiring.
It's called the long flank.
She's gonna come swinging down on a rope.
Right? I brought it back.
Vilma's just like,
years.
yeah, the long flank, and then she runs up there, and then the kobold like trips her or something, and you guys like, oh, she'll be back any minute. Yeah, it might take her a bit longer to get back here, but anywho, as you say this, or as you confer with each other for a moment, a kobold steps around the wall here.
Do we have abs?
It has a set of wings. As it comes out of the shadows, you note that the wings are not real wings. They are cobbled together with sticks and bits of leather. It is crossing its arms at you all. And then the two kobolds cower.
Trex, we caught these trespassers in our lair. Kako kasigra, Kolaskadaka.
Please, let them come. We have business to attend to.
Gotta get
talk
that one
to
kobold
Trex.
to get away.
Trex just sort of gestures for you to move in off of the boards. The kobolds kind of cower into the shadows, watching you carefully. At this point, we're probably gonna speed things up unless you guys do something. Suvi, it's your turn.
Just get ready to follow Nephros if he moves up, I guess.
Okay,
Ready a treachery attack, I don't know.
Grundle.
I mean, I'm ready to attack at any minute, but I'm just gonna go along with this for now.
Okay, so you two are going along with this for now.
Yeah.
Nephros has
Kobolds.
the I have a plan eyebrows.
Kobolds are waiting for you guys. I guess for now, we'll go back to Boy and Vilma for a second. Since they are chasing. Actually, we'll take you guys all the way. Take just Vilma all the way.
Go
Up.
all the way.
Take her all the way up to her.
Make your way.
This gonna make sure boy is here. Grundle. It's a boy, not the boy. Okay, setting everything up.
Baby boy.
Huzzah.
He's right
Yeah.
there. Perfect.
Yeah, he's right there. Well, actually, he's probably not right there, but that's where he would have been. It took you a few turns to get up here. So Scorp has made his way off. You didn't run into Scorp as you were going up here.
Yeah, we went different ways, I am assuming. So, all right. I feel like Boy is gonna be better at detecting, so I'm gonna assist him at
got the sniffer.
finding the kobold. He should be actually, if he's been hit already, he might be bleeding. So I'm gonna bring him over here and like instruct him to smell for the
Find the
kobold
blood.
blood.
Okay. Boy heads around. Vilma, I'm gonna need you to make a acrobatics check.
Yeah, they were sawing this one, right? This one.
They were sawing most of them.
Okay. Oh, I'm doing this cautiously, so hopefully, it doesn't go too badly.
Throw the dice.
Yeah, that's what I wanted.
Real badly.
To be right now. That's
All right.
the worst roll I could get.
Is that the jack of all trades working on it, or?
It should automatically.
Yeah,
work.
no,
yeah.
everything's automatically in there. It's just one more. We're only level 2. It's not gonna be that much
That's
more.
bad.
You start kind of coming off of your dashing high, rush onto the bridge structure, and before you kind of remember what exactly they were doing up here, a plank comes out from beneath you as you turn towards Boy to try and instruct him. Make a dexterity saving throw.
I mean, I can't fail 2 rolls in a row. There we go.
Exactly.
Can't
What are the
possibly.
odds?
What are the odds?
Vilma, you grab onto one of the beams down
Oh,
there,
fuck. Oh, okay.
and you're able to climb back out just in time.
And
Yeah,
we see some
oh,
wood
shit.
fly by behind us.
I'm gonna fucking kill him.
You take 5 bludgeoning damage. That was meant
What?
to be a small number. I'll say it was a D3 actually. You take 3 damage.
Why am I taking damage?
Pass the save,
What
take
did I
damage.
do to
Get
take
wrecked.
damage? I
Twisted your
caught
ankle.
myself. Why do you? Okay, we're good. I'm back up. Ow! I'm so gonna kill this guy. He's not gonna kill me. That's not what's gonna happen. Let's go, boy.
Surely not.
Boy is looking cautiously at the bridge here. As Boy is
How-
making their way across, one of the planks drops beneath Boy as well.
Yeah, just you got this. Just jump. I believe in you.
Let's do an acrobatics check.
Dog backpack. Well,
Hey, buddy.
I'm catching him on the other side just in case.
The planks fall, but Wolf is a quadruped and is able to steal themselves. The DC
I'm
plus
grabbing
10.
him, making sure he's
You grasp onto Boy
and
to
he doesn't
guide
take
Boy.
damage. So he doesn't specifically take damage.
No, he doesn't need to make a dex save either. He didn't fall.
Okay, good.
Boy keeps his
Okay.
balance, and you're able to guide Boy to safety on the other side.
This is
One of
worth it. This is totally worth it.
one of those ladder climbing dogs.
Okay. This is so worth it. Okay. Hey, boy, let's find him. I'll let Boy lead the way, and I'll follow him.
Boy is going to use their keen smell advantage. 13. The wolf heads into the north cavern, starts sniffing around. They
It's another
see
grill.
it's another growl. There's 2 of them. Hold on, I'll tell you
What
what
did you
actually
think about
happens. Okay. We're just gonna do the holy poo.
Wee dice.
Okay, Boy is sniffing around, but they seem to have lost the scent. Boy is sniffing around in the chamber. They can't sense where the kobold has gone. Maybe there are too many passing this way.
Okay, well, I'll try and look for its blood trail, at least, or its tiny scuffled footprints going this direction instead of down.
There are
Detect
plenty of
scamper.
kobold tracks, so try and make a survival check to find the freshest ones.
Nope.
You won't survive.
You look around trying to find where it could have gone, to no avail. It's too
Dopest,
confusing up here.
freshest tricks.
Detect kobolds.
Fortunately, it seems as if Scorp has evaded you for now.
Well, he could only go one direction at least. I'll give it a little bit more, but I think we're out of time for tonight.
Yeah, we are. So I was gonna go back to here. Okay. You guys, Vilma doesn't come back for a while. It's several minutes as she's up there looking, presumably Scorp to kill it. And meanwhile, Trex is inviting you into the kobold tunnels here. There's a very low ceiling. And Trex kind of goes into the back and sits on a little makeshift throne, an alcove.
Come, you see, Trex. Yes, Trex, explain.
Yes, come before me. I have a proposal for you.
Oh no, he's suave.
Oh, I don't believe him. All right.
Yeah, I mean, I guess Nephros will wait as long as it seems their patience will allow for Vilma, but I assume Vilma's not going to come in that time, so yeah, he'll move forward and approach.
Wait a few
Well,
seconds,
stick
kind of
close.
looking over your shoulder, and then slowly approach.
Gonna switch to my quarterstaff and just kind of use it as a walking stick and kind of look less threatening.
Who wouldn't deprive a man of his walking stick?
Trying to look old.
I use my great axe as a walking stick.
Right? Trex just kind of crosses his arms from his throne. I'd like to ask you for your help, if you're willing to have it.
Always an ultimatum.
Well, I've never turned down an offer without hearing it first, so.
I have.
Very well.
Once again, the opinions of Grundle do not reflect the opinions of the group.
I will explain the situation to you next time.
But first, stares at the camera.
Yes.
Yeah.
Explain. Explain.
All right, that's where we're going to leave off for tonight. Thank you, everybody that came out to watch. If you want to watch this stream, The Rime of the Frostmaiden, we stream every Wednesday from 7 to 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you want to watch our Dork Vision stream on Sundays, that's from 9 p.m. to midnight. My Book of Gastromancy and Guide to Slimes can be found on DriveThruRPG. Book of Secrets and My City Generator are on the DM's Guild. If you want to support me another way, you can do so at Patreon/NobleCrumpet. And if you want to find Allie Briggs Art, who was not here today, unfortunately, because she's prepping for the thing that you can see her at, Rhode Island Comic Con, in 2 days. So go check her out if you're in the area. Rhode Island Comic Con. Meantime, thank you everybody for watching, and to those in the chat, stick around for the raid. Good night, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Bye.